Yo, what's going on, kind of funny best friends? It's your guy Snowbike Mike back again for another kind of funny games afternoon stream. It is a lovely Thursday, which means I am joined by the one, the only Mr. Blessing Adeoye Jr. Bless, what's going on, homie? How are you today?
Mike, I'm doing fantastic today. How are you?
I'm wonderful, Bless. You know, you and I are rocking some killer aviators right now, and we got a whole thing to do. We got a long stream to do, but I thought we'd kick off with a fun Twitch bounty because once again, Twitch has provided us another awesome bounty to live react to the new Top Gun trailer. And you bet your bottom dollar, Blessing, we're gonna go watch this together, you and I.
You bet your top dollar, Mike. I
Top
can't wait.
dollar, y'all.
There's two things I love in this world. It is Tom Cruise and Tom Cruise. He's both of them. He's top two.
Oh,
He's just two.
He's
He's
top two. I
everything I
fucking
love.
love Tom Cruise.
I love that, Bless. And yes, of course, you get the opportunity to have some fun sponsored content reacting to a minute-long trailer of Top Gun Maverick. And it's just like, I say to myself, I got to call up my dude, my Sherpa of all things 80s action movie nights, my big bro on the virtual couch, Nick Scarpino, because Nick, we watched Top Gun very recently. I fell in love with Top Gun, the cinematography, the music, the action, the bros, the sweaty bods. And I was like, Nick, we have to watch this together. And you said, Mike, I'll be there, bro.
Mike, I feel the need for speed. That's right. Let's go, baby. Let's go. As
Let's
you know,
fucking
Top Gun
go,
Maverick
baby.
has been delayed like 800 times. I'm very excited to see what they do with this sequel. Now, Tom Cruise is one of the few movie makers out there who actually does great sequels to his work because he looks at them less as sequels and more as iterations or like continuations of the characters, and we're going to tell new stories. I love his Mission Impossibles. I think I look forward to a new Mission Impossible every year because they just keep getting better every single time. I'm hoping he can bring some of that magic to Top Gun Maverick, and I think he will, based on what I've seen so far. So I'm excited to watch this trailer.
That was actually my question. So this movie hasn't come out yet? Because I remember watching trailers for this.
No.
I think when we were still in the Kind of Funny studio.
Yeah, the pandemic, I think, pushed it back a little bit, and I think I think this is good. They know. I think this is Paramount. Paramount knows this is going to be a very, very, very big movie for them. There's so many.
Really?
There's so many Top Gun fans out there, and if you're anything like me, I saw Top Gun in theaters, and it was such a fucking rad ride to watch. It was so beautifully done. Like all the air stuff they had to do, all the aircraft stuff they had to do practically. They didn't have CG back then, so you're watching like some of the best cinematography you've seen of these planes going after it. The MiG. I didn't know what a MiG was before that, but they're like, you gotta go to the MiG and the F-14 Tomcats and all that stuff. So to not see this movie on the big screen, I think would be just a crime. And I'm glad they've held it. I'm glad it's coming out shortly. This should be, I think originally it was slated for like an end of year release, and I could be totally wrong on all this shit. So chat, let me know. But this needs to be like a tentpole summer release. Get me a brand new batch of popcorn in a giant tub. Maybe a little bit of butter this time so that my face is just glistening by the time Tom Cruise just hits the screen. That's all I want to see.
I'm so pumped for this. They filmed this up in Tahoe. There was a piece of this up in Tahoe with Tom Cruise at the local airport. And I mean, of course, Nick, I think back on all the iconic actors that we're going to see, right? Tom Cruise. Will we see the Iceman? What about Meg Ryan, right? That was my introduction to Meg Ryan in the movie. I'm looking forward to seeing some of these people that I recognized from our 80s action movie night. But you know what? Enough of this. Kevin, let's run this trailer and get lost in it.
I can't see through these glasses.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't see
Give
shit
me
on my
one
actual
second.
glasses.
Let me double sure. Let me
Go for it. I'll
make
answer Mike's
sure-
question
there
real
it
quick
is.
while
Hold
you're
on, there it
doing
is.
that.
There we go. I think
Give me
I
the
got
give me
it.
the rundown. Give me the
There
rundown.
is supposedly a cameo of Iceman's supposed to be in this somehow. The caveat, of course, is that Val Kilmer unfortunately had throat cancer and can't speak very well, and he's still recovering from that. So
way.
I don't know how we're going to see him or in what context, but
Okay.
I think Tom Cruise and the team reached out and was like, we have to have him included in this in some way, which I think was a nice gesture on their part.
Okay. I like that.
So hopefully he's going to be in this, and a new addition to it is Jennifer Connelly. John Hamm's in this movie, which is great. Of course, Miles Teller, which I think he's rumored and or confirmed to be playing Goose's son, is in this. So you might not see Meg Ryan, but you'll see their offspring. Yeah, he's got the the mustache, which is great.
I was just gonna say Jeff Grubb says that's not Meg Ryan. Was that Meg Ryan in the first one or not?
Meg Ryan was in the first one, yes.
Okay, cool.
But so I think Jeff Grubb is conflating Meg Ryan with Kelly McGinnis. Kelly McGinnis was she played Charlie in the first one, who was like his counterpart, his kind of sort of love interest / she was the teacher the guest instructor brought in for the year he was in Top Gun. But Meg Ryan played Goose's wife, and she was phenomenal. She's only in a couple scenes, but she's just
Yes, she
like
was.
perfect Meg Ryan in that whole, just the most charming thing you've ever seen. You know, she's in the scene, of course, where they're doing Great Balls of Fire, where they're singing in the bar.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she goes, "Take me to bed or lose me forever," which I say to my wife all the time.
So
And she goes,
freaking rad.
"No, it's Nick. It's a Thursday. We're not."
Now,
We're not
one
do that
quick
kind of
one
thing on
before we
Thursday.
run this up. If you're Goose's kid, what's the nickname, Nick?
Baby Goose.
Baby Goose? You're gonna let the baby
Goose
Goose loose?
Jr.?
Goose Jr.? Okay, okay.
I was gonna say
Oh, man.
geese.
Yeast. That's great.
Duckling.
That's great.
All right, well, let's run this up. Let's go have some fun.
Gosling is good. Somebody in chat just said that.
I
Oh,
like
Jeff Grubb
that.
said that. All right, ready?
Yep,
Let's get
ready.
it.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm sick of these trailers before the trailer.
I hate that shit. I love this.
What do we have here? God, here I thought we were.
That's
special.
Goose's son,
Well,
huh?
this here's
supposedly.
Batman.
Hangman.
Gosling.
Whatever.
What the hell kind of mission is this?
Oh, we got a new class.
Oh yeah.
We got the young kids here.
Everyone here is the best there is. Who the hell are they gonna get to teach us?
Oh, who the hell's gonna
think,
teach
lady?
them?
Who do you think, lady?
Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell. Let me be perfectly blunt. You are not my first choice. You are here at the request of Admiral Kazansky, aka Iceman.
Yes.
Iceman.
You have something left to offer the Navy.
Fucking ad.
What that is, I can't imagine.
Oh, it's John Hamm.
Yeah, it's John Hamm, baby.
With all due respect, sir, I'm not a teacher. Just want to manage expectations.
Oh, my God.
Morning, aviators. This is your captain speaking.
And we're off.
Here we go. In 3,
Is he gonna be like the bad guy?
Payback. That dude's name is Payback.
1.
So dope. In Phoenix.
Fuck, that's dope.
Phoenix? Oh, man.
Dude, if your call sign is Payback, that is hard as
Going
nails.
into combat on a
This
level
May,
no living pilot's
probably
ever
Memorial
seen.
Day weekend.
Hell
Not
yeah.
even him.
You think up there you're dead. Believe me.
My dad believed in you. I'm not gonna make the same mistake.
Damn.
Someone's not coming back from this.
Those are your pilots. Anything
All
happens
the
to them.
football on the beach. Football on the beach. Bro.
You will never forgive yourself.
No turning back now.
Having any fun yet?
Dude, this seems dope as hell.
Oh, my gosh, y'all.
That is how you
Here we
make
go.
a
In 3,
That is how you make a sequel, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta get to the point, Mike, where we do when we review this movie, we gotta do a new podcast and a podcast. That is, we gotta rank the call sign names.
Oh.
Because the call sign names, Blessing, of course, if you don't remember, are the coolest things on the planet.
That is.
Now, Mike, what was your call sign again? Do you remember?
Mine was called Jet Wash because when you get left in my wake, you get lost in the wash. Bless.
What was mine? I forgot what mine was.
Did you
I
guys
don't
do this
remember
for
you-
an 80s action movie night?
We did.
That?
We did.
Yeah,
I
we
shouldn't have
did.
missed it.
We had
It was-
James and Elise and Joey. So Elise was original recipe. James was protein shake. And then Joey was Firefly. We don't remember what Nick's is.
Joey, if you're watching right now, you got to remember what mine was because it was something stupid like ham bone or something like that. But the call signs in this are my favorite thing, and the fact that some dude's name is Payback is just that just makes me even
Payback is
more.
sick as
That's a
hell.
fucking badass name for this. This looks cool, man. This is exactly what the setup I thought was going to be for the movie. In the trailers before, they had sort of teased that he was coming back to Top Gun. We all sort of assumed that he was going to be the instructor, but I don't think they explicitly said it, if memory serves correctly. So it's kind of cool that they're like, you're going to basically be leading this new class. I love that. It's a passing of the torch if they want to do more Top Gun movies, which I don't think they necessarily need to do. I love the conflict with Miles Teller being Goose's son and being like, hey, I really resent the fact that you got my dad killed, even though, of course, Blessing, you'll remember, they ruled it it was no one's fault. It was just one of those freak accidents that happens in the flat spin and all that stuff. But obviously, if you grew up without a dad, you're probably not going to be too excited to see the person that was in that plane with him when he died. So, and that of course was the moment. I think that might have been the moment where Mike actually was like, "Fuck, this is a good movie." I don't want to speak for you, Mike. Mike almost shed a tear at that point.
Oh my Blessing, watching this gave me goosebumps. And you know me,
Really?
I usually
Was that
watch
your first
most of
time
my
watching Top
movies
Gun?
on the phone. Yeah. Oh my God. First time watching Top Gun, first time seeing a Top Gun trailer, and I'm pumped for this. Like, I haven't been this invested in a movie in a long time where it's like, I got to see this. I'm interested in what we're going to do. And I'm all about a new class stepping in and taking over. This is going to be fun being taught by the old
That's
guy.
well.
It's
I
gonna be
need to
wild.
rewatch Top Gun because
Oh,
I watched Top Gun probably when I was young enough to where now I don't remember shit about it. Right, like I was young when I watched it, and so now I'm coming into it. I'm coming into it with the expectations that okay, this is gonna be a dope ass action film. I'm gonna get dope dogfighting. I'm gonna get Tom Cruise, and I absolutely adore Tom Cruise, mainly for Mission Impossible at this point. And so like if I'm getting that formula, I'm in. And like from the way you guys are talking about it right now, I'm gonna definitely rewatch it because it seems like there's a lot more being brought in from the original into this movie, more than I
Oh
expected.
yeah. If you
Oh.
if you've never if you haven't seen it in a while, you're gonna be blown away. It's such an interesting time capsule, but you have to remember like and I can't think of a movie that Tom Cruise did before us. I'm pretty sure this was the movie that made him like a mega star.
Mm.
I know he had done a few movies before this. He had done some more dramatic roles, but this was the one that made him like. This is the one I remember him being like the it guy, heartthrob guy for a while. He had done like Taps. He had done. I think he was in. God, what's the book that all the people were in? Outsiders. He had done that. He was in that. He was in a bunch of other movies, but like this was the one where you're like, holy shit, dude, Tom Cruise is a powerhouse. What's fascinating though, bless you should watch this and then just watch the first like maybe hour of the Val Kilmer documentary. It's a weird documentary and it's a lot about him, which sounds crazy because I know it's a Val Kilmer documentary, but he makes it really, really about him. But he's got behind the scenes footage because he filmed everything. He bought a camera and filmed a bunch of shit. You will be blown away when you see these guys behind the scenes, how young they were. Because to me, when I was a kid watching this, when I was like, I don't know, when did this movie come out, like 87, I was like 7 years old. They were all adults. Looking at them now, they're like 22 years old. And they're all just in like these costumes and they're tiny little dude. And like when you don't see it with the set and lighting, they just look so young. But then you go back and you watch that amazing cinematography that Tony Scott and the team got. And everything, Mike, everything in the 80s that Tony Scott shot was filled with cigarette smoke. It was all just this dense, smoky. Everyone's sweating constantly because they're on these ships and there's no air conditioning because it's wartime. We don't have it wasn't actually wartime, but it's like we don't have the luxury of air conditioning. It just looks so fucking cool, and they're never gonna. I mean, this one looks good too, but they're not gonna get anywhere close to that old film look of just how badass they were back in the 80s.
I'm shocked by how good Tom Cruise still looks. Like, he looks like he's still in his prime.
Oh, he's I don't know. I'm not going to say he's done good work, but whatever work he has done is flawless. Either that or he's I don't know what he's doing, but he looks great.
He's doing
kept
sit-ups
in
every
shape.
day. He's doing the one push-up a day ever since the pandemic started.
Is that
No,
what he's
I
doing?
told you, Bless. That's all you got to do. One push-up a day, bro. You'll be in there.
What do you
Now,
do? One
follow
push-up
up really
and then
quick.
that's it?
I
I
mean,
can do one
that's all you
push-up.
had
Just
to
one
do,
push-up,
just
yeah.
one a day. You would have done 700 by this point. You know what I mean?
Oh, I
But
see.
when we look at it really quick, we got beach football. Nick, how you vibing with beach football? Not as hot as beach volleyball.
Aw,
Like
beach
beach
football.
football?
Now,
What's up? You vibing with that?
Here's the deal. Not as hot as beach volleyball, obviously, because
Okay.
you can't grease yourself up that much.
Mhm.
But beach football does remind me of another
Another
classic
great movie. Yeah, you know
that
what
has
I'm
a great
thinking.
beach football scene. And then, of course, you're
Uh-huh.
talking about Point Break,
Point
which I made Raj watch. I didn't make Raj watch, but Raj reached out to me. He's like, hey, I want to watch like a fun movie. What should I watch? And I was like, watch Point Break if you've never seen it. And he was like, this was a ride. That movie was a ride. So I'm in for it. And of course, that's a little homage to like to the first movie. I know that's a huge homage to the first movie, big reference. But I love that that's actually something that a team like this would do. I mean, of course, you know that like Top Gun is down in at a naval base in Miramar, which is in San Diego. I think I got all that right. So of course they're near the beach. You're near a great beach in San Diego. All those great beaches in San Diego. So yeah, you get out there occasionally. You want to blow off some steam. You want to throw the pigskin around a little bit, hit the waves, sweat a little bit. That makes a ton of sense for sure. Now another guy I want to talk about here though before we go, Kevin, can you scroll back to John Hamm?
Look
I
at
don't know
him
if you-
shoot through
God.
those two, though. Look how dope that
it-
is.
I'm trying to
So
fix
many
something
dope
else
shots.
really quick. So
Right
it
there.
is.
Just
Never
can you
mind.
just pause on him real quick? Just
Yeah,
pause.
give me 1 second.
Oh, look at
Second.
Val.
Let's see. Right there. John Hamm needs to stop. Okay, stop being so good looking.
It's
Stop
ridiculous.
getting better looking as you age. Stop being so fucking cool.
How
and
old is
just-
John Hamm?
Timeless. Blessing. That's the answer to
Timeless.
that. He's
That's the
timeless.
answer.
I don't know, man, but I love him. I love him in this. I love him being like the guy that's like gonna be the disciplinarian. Someone in the chat was also saying Ed Harris is in this as well. I forgot about that. This cast is a fucking banger, man. This is gonna be so good.
Yo, and now talking about the cast, Nick, we got this awesome cinematography. We got a dope cast, but you know what it needs to hit as well? A dope soundtrack. Do you believe that in 2022 we can hit it with a dope soundtrack? Because Kenny Loggins brought the jams. Do you think you can bring it in this? And what's the hot new song that me and Blessing, the young kids, the new class, will vibe with? What are they going to put in?
I have zero idea.
You know what I
on this
mean?
one. My guess is that they're gonna have at least one Kenny Loggins song in this. It'll be tastefully done. But I hope they don't do the thing where like the old guy starts playing Kenny Loggins and the young guy's like, bro, that's not cool anymore. It takes it off and then throws on something that's more contemporary. But they'll probably do that. I think they'll probably lean pretty heavily into just the orchestral score for this. I don't know. I think it's probably Michael Giacchino is going to probably do this one. I don't know who's doing it, but I'm sure the soundtrack itself will be great because, of course, I loved all the Loggins. I loved all the stuff that was in the first one, but the actual theme of Top Gun. And how they use that is so, with just the bell being rung, bong, is so rad. It's just so perfectly, tastefully done.
You got to play Danger Zone, right? You playing Danger Zone or not?
You
I feel like you have to play
It's going to be like an orchestral rendition.
You can't not play Danger Zone.
Yeah,
That's the one song that has to be in this re-riot. Like we got if I get to the end credit and I don't hear Danger Zone, I'm staying for the next showing. I'm like, they're not getting me out of this theater until they put Danger Zone on. That's how it's gonna go.
All right. Well, that is Top Gun. I want to give a big shout out to Twitch for offering the bounty. I mean, come on. You knew we weren't going to we had to take this bounty.
Yeah,
So
that
thank
was
you to
an easy
everybody
sell.
for watching and have some fun. Hope you enjoyed some Top Gun Maverick talk with me, Nick, and Bless. We want to give a big thank you to our dude, Nick Scarpino, the man, the myth, the legend, for joining us. And now we'll transition into our daily stream. So, Nick, have a wonderful Thursday, my friend.
You
Thank
as
you,
well.
Nick.
Blessing, I seen you at are you coming to the vampire movie later?
No, I'm not watching. You can. I
We
can
got you-
the theater.
we got you a seat. We got you a
Nick,
seat
what
for
was
that.
it? There was that hand sign you just did. There it is. There it is. There it is.
What's it? Oh God, I can't even. Morbius.
Is that
Morbius?
Morbius? Is that Morbius?
Yeah,
right
that's it.
there?
It's
Is that how it
Morbius.
is?
Fuck that
Tim
movie.
asked me during the weekly meeting last week. He was like, "All right, so who's coming to Morbius?" Is like going around. He was like, "Bless, you coming to Morbius?" I just laughed. I was like, "No."
Oh, let me
No,
tell
I'm
you.
not
Let me
going
tell
to
you out there,
Morbius.
Twitch chat. You've never heard a meeting more silent than when Tim was like, "Who wants to come to Morbius?" And it was just cricket, cricket, cricket. And I was like, "I'll go. I gotta go. All right, you're gonna make me go."
Gotta
He
be a
has
part
to
of
buy
it.
me popcorn though. So
You don't
that's
have
okay.
to. You don't have to go.
Oh, he
see
buys you
it.
popcorn? That's so nice of him. bro.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing about Morbius. And Kevin, I know that
Uh-huh.
these movies are not.
You gotta
your
stand
cup of
against
tea.
the man. Like if
totally
we're
get it.
paying for it, I'm out.
But sometimes
No.
it's just fun to watch a train wreck.
No.
Sometimes you
Okay.
just.
Okay.
I'm just, guys, it's been
That's
a fun
why
no,
night.
Sony
really
keeps making these movies, Nick. You're part of
Listen,
the problem. God damn
listen.
it. Turn your
I like-
camera off, Nicholas.
I'm part of the problem, but I also might be part of the solution. If you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, he's going to be part of the
I invented the
solution.
wind.
He invented the wind, is what he just said.
He's insane. He's lost his marbles.
He's getting up there. He's
Turn
getting
your
old.
camera off.
Okay, bye.
He's just saying things.
All right, let's hit the hard reset button because we got a fun stream coming your way this afternoon.
But not really,
You get
right?
yeah, I mean, we're gonna make it fun, Kevin,
Dude, I
because
fuck-
that's
No,
what
no,
it's
no,
all
no, no,
about.
no. The reset. You don't need me to like restart the.
No, you don't
stream.
need to
Okay.
restart
Oh,
anything.
okay. I was
No,
gonna say
we're
I
good
have
to
a
go.
fun time with Stranger of
Yeah,
Paradise,
no,
Final
we're-
Fantasy Origin.
We're good to go. So,
six
of course,
word title.
it's the end of the month, the last day of March. Pretty wild to think that we've already gone through a quarter of the new year. But you know what? To end the month, we've teamed up with our friends over at Epic Games once again to bring you a fun sponsored stream. Remember, if you are interested in buying anything off the Epic Games store, if you're upgrading, you're looking Fortnite with some sweet V-Bucks, anything at all, please use our Epic creator code KindaFunny at checkout. It's no additional cost to you and a great way to help support the team. And so we've teamed up with them to show off a game over on the Epic Games Store. Today, we are playing Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy Origins with Bless. Now, I thought instead of jumping all the way back and making Bless restart the game, we could just jump in on his save. So throughout the stream, of course, we'll be calling out Epic Games and their support for us here at KindaFunny, and where you can, of course, go buy the game if you're interested in Strangers of Paradise. Type in !Epic at any time to have some fun. But Bless, We're jumping in. It's
Yeah,
late.
we are.
I don't want to call it late game, but clearly it's not the start of the game. So why don't you give us the quick rundown of who the heck is Chaos and what are we doing?
Mike, I wish I could tell you who the fuck Chaos is. And so I'm playing as a dude named Jack. Jack really hates Chaos. Jack, in the first cutscene of the game, meets two other dudes who really hate Chaos. On their way to killing Chaos, they've met a couple more people who also want to kill Chaos. This whole game, Mike, is about killing Chaos. They don't give any context. They don't give any deep dives. They give very loose, like, oh yeah, Chaos, it's a bad entity. You got to kill it. And so every level in this game, Mike, I think if I had to guess, there are probably like 15 levels because each level seems to be a reference to a different Final Fantasy game. Every level, by the end of the level, you get to an enemy. You get to a big boss. And you go to that boss and you're like, hey, are you Chaos? And the boss is like, no, I'm not Chaos. And then Jack's like, well, we're gonna fight you anyway. And so you get in a boss fight. And then you keep looking for Chaos in each of these levels, and you keep fighting a boss who isn't Chaos. And that is the whole game. The story is nonsense, Mike. What I do love about this game is that I think the gameplay loop is actually pretty fantastic, and it actually is pretty fun. The way I've been describing it is as a Elden Ring palate cleanser. In the way that, like Elden Ring, it is an action RPG. It is a game where it is an action game. You are getting a bunch of different builds. You'd be shocked by how many different builds there are actually in this game, Mike, because it very much is like Elden Ring, right? Where you can like play as a samurai. You can play like, if I go over here, right, to the different builds, because each of these builds has a different skill tree, right? You got the sword fighter, you got the swordsman, which is different from the swords fighter. You got the Ronin, you got the pugilist, you got the marauder, you got the mage, you got the duelist, you got the lancer, you got the warrior, you got the knight, you got the monk, you got the white mage, and the list goes on and on.
It's still going.
It's still going, and I've not unlocked all of them, Mike. There's still plenty of builds that I can unlock that all come with their individual skill tree. And the dope thing about it, Mike, and the thing that's gotten me super into it, is it works similar to Nobody Saves the World, where if I want to unlock, let's say, the warrior class, I have to then go down the skill trees and figure out, like, all right, which classes do I need to take me to the end of the skill tree to then unlock the next one? So, like, if you go to sword fighter, if I level up my skill tree for sword fighter, I can unlock the knight and I can unlock the red mage, right? But if I also want to unlock the red mage, I also have to get to the end of the mage skill tree, right? If I go to, let's say, Ronin, at the end of the Ronin skill tree is the samurai and also the warrior, right? Like, it just keeps going where you just want to level up your skill trees so that you can unlock more skill trees and more play styles. So that's dope. The other dope thing about this game is that it has a pretty deep gear system. And when I say deep, I don't mean deep as in, like, it's not Elden Ring, right? It's not like, all right, like, I am really working for this loot. I am specking my way so I can use the specific sword that I found in 30 hours in, and this sword can use beams and shit, and this is the coolest sword in the game. It's not that. What it is you're picking up gear every other second in this game, Mike. It is like Borderlands, where you are taking out enemies and you're just picking up fucking, like, armor, you're picking up leg gear, you're picking up weapons, you're picking up a bunch of bullshit, and then you go in and you can hold the touchpad, it'll automatically equip automatically optimize.
You look like a mobster.
Yeah, it'll automatically optimize your gear. And so, like, it is not fashion souls. It is purely like, I am speccing toward whatever the highest denominator here is. So that I can perform the best. And the dope thing is, you get 2 slots. You get 2 loadouts, essentially. And so, like, in Call of Duty, right, you press triangle, you switch your gun. This game basically does the same thing, where you press triangle and you switch to a whole new build. And that build can have, like, a different gear set. It'll have a different weapon, a different class, obviously. But, like, you're switching back and forth. That's what I mean when I'm saying, like, it is the anti-Elden Ring. It is the same kind of game in Soul, but then in implementation and execution, it is everything taking the opposite direction, right? It is, you're switching builds back and forth. You're switching back and forth between abilities. You're auto-optimizing. You're picking up this gear that makes no sense. Like, why the fuck is my character wearing this hat? You know, a lot of it doesn't make sense, but I've totally bought into it because I've been having such a good time with the gameplay loop. I think the combat's really fun. And right now I'm about, I want to say 9 levels in. I can check real quick, actually. If I check here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm on the 10th mission. And so I am, like, I think getting toward the back half of the game, I have to assume. If there are 15 missions. And so, like, over the weekend, I was playing this game, Mike, and I was having a great time, and I had to stop myself because I knew we had this stream.
You knew I needed to, yep.
Yeah, I knew you had the stream. I would have had this game beaten if it wasn't for the stream. And so, yeah, I've been very excited about this game.
First
What's up?
off, if we could rewind 5 minutes, I did not know Bless was going to come with this hype and energy towards this video game at all. So knowing that you're enjoying it and sharing the fun is awesome. Also, you say each level is kind of has to do with maybe an older Final Fantasy game. You know, you bring up 10. I think of Blitzball. Do you think we'll get a Blitzball level, Blessing? Like maybe we can just all of a sudden start playing Blitzball?
I doubt it. It seems like it is all the same. It doesn't seem like there are any like cool gimmicks in that way. It's all like the same. You're just going through these linear levels and just going through action sequences. And I should shout out, right? A lot of people are talking about Neo because the developer is the same developer
You should
as
play Neo, yep.
People are saying I should play Neo.
Have you not played it?
I tried Neo, but I tried it before I think I tried it like after I played Bloodborne. And I tried to play it and I just was like, this isn't my thing. I'm not necessarily getting into it. I think maybe after playing this game, I might give Neo another
Maybe
shot.
you and I should give that a try, bro. I've played those before. They are fun. So I wonder if you'd vibe with that.
Yeah, I think now I'd vibe with it, especially being post, like playing Bloodborne, playing Sekiro, playing Elden Ring, and now playing Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise. It seems like I have all the right, like I've gone through all the right games that would gear me up to being way more into a Neo. I know Neo is definitely more difficult than this game, I have to imagine, but I think the systems are probably somewhat similar, and so I might be down to give Neo another shot.
Okay. Well, let's run it up. Let's have some fun, you and I. Let's jump into the level 10. For all the best friends out there, of course, this is a sponsored stream with our friends over at Epic Games. Remember, if you want to learn more about this game, if you want to purchase it off the Epic Games Store on PC, you can type an exclamation point Epic at any time. Or remember, if you're buying V-Bucks or anything, just use our Epic creator code, KindaFunny, at checkout to help support us. But let's jump into the madness and search for chaos.
Somebody mentioned, right, if I haven't played the other Final Fantasies, will you be lost? The answer is yes and no.
Okay.
I've not played all the other Final Fantasies. In fact, the only Final Fantasy I really got too deep in was Final Fantasy VII Remake. And then also I got doubled back to the original Final Fantasy VII and played half of that. But like, I think regardless, you're still gonna not really care too much about the story in this game. It seems like if you're a hardcore fan that has played through a majority of the Final Fantasy games, there are gonna be Easter eggs for you, for sure. Like, you're gonna have things that you appreciate, whether it's like the bosses, the enemies, the level references, and all that stuff. But you don't need any of that. You can jump in here and just have a good time. The story is not going to be a story that you take away, that you come away from the game being like, I'm going to remember this story. This is something that's hitting hard for me. I think regardless, you're going to be like, oh, that was dumb, but it was fun.
So the Earth crystal's in here somewhere, right?
Yeah, though it's covered in darkness. Something smells rotten in here.
And there's also like a party system, right? So right now I'm hanging out with the homies Ash and Sophia. And then these right here are the blocks, which are basically like the campfires, right? Sites of grace kind of situation that allow you to checkpoint. If you look at the top right, Mike, apparently I've played 16 hours of this game.
Wow, you're lost in the sauce. Okay, I like it.
I find it hard to believe, but I have gotten lost in the sauce, so maybe that is accurate. Mike, what do you know about this game? Like, aside from all the stuff that I just mentioned, was this a game that you were keeping up with?
Let's be quick.
After the first initial showing where everybody, teased the voice acting lines of chaos, I'm looking for you, I turned off to this. I am not the biggest Final Fantasy guy. Actually, my only touchstone is once as a young kid watching my friend play Blitzball. Other than that, I've never played a Final Fantasy game. I tried Final Fantasy VII Remake for about 3 hours and then never went back because it was on the PlayStation. I was just not in the zone then. I honestly, no. I have no idea about this game. It's the first time seeing it. When I think Final Fantasy Blast, I think turn-based and I immediately get turned off. So knowing that this is fast, rapid action, I might be more into this.
Treasure.
That looks worth
like the combat system, I think is my favorite part. Because it is fun. It is you doing your combos. I think they do it in an interesting way where you have R1, which is like your regular attack, but then R2 is basically like a special attack that you can kind of like, you can basically customize your combos in this game in a really cool way where you unlock R2 moves and you go into your menus and you can equip and unequip in ways that it's like, okay, I want R1, R2 to do this, or I want R1, R2 to do this different thing, right? I want R1, R1, R2 to do this, or I want it to do this different thing. Like, the more you upgrade these skill trees, the more special moves you unlock, and you can kind of get detailed in terms of how you want each class to play.
To dispose of.
And now these other two jabronis next to you,
yeah,
those can't be like me and Kevin.
It's insane.
You know what? They might be. So this game does have co-op. I've not tried the co-op. Yes.
Okay.
And so I think you can get in and play as these other characters.
Oh. Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah.
Now you're speaking my language.
I don't know if it's good or not. Chat can probably tell you better.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it seems like the game does support that.
Breaking news, of course. Hey, if you're gonna give me breaking news, at least give me a link or a tweet so I can break it to Bless. I don't want to just go, hey, Ham Sandwich 69 says E3 is canceled, Bless. Why don't we get a link first, and then I will tell Bless about the breaking news. Let's start there.
That's gonna be very exciting for KFU tomorrow, because I'm gonna be on.
Hey, Blessing, Ham Sandwich 69 from the Twitch chat just said E3 officially canceled for life.
You know, I've heard a lot. I've heard a lot from Ham. What's his name? Ham Sandwich 64. I've heard they're a reputable source.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take them at face value. I'm gonna take their word for it.
Thank you, Twitch chat. I appreciate you. All right, so let's go with what Wario64 has just tweeted. It says E3 begins in 362 days, June 9 to 11, 2022 or 2020. That was an old tweet. Now he has a follow-up tweet. Quote tweet that says, I do this tweet every year, but I honestly wonder this time if it just said thanks for coming to the last E3.
That's not. Can
I get a breakdown on that? So he's tweeting out like a sarcastic, hey, this is like the last E3. Can we get a real one?
You want me to look that up? Ban the first kid that said that?
Do
that.
I'm a Ham Sandwich 64.
There's got to be more. There's got to be more.
Let's get a real tweet, folks. Let's get a real tweet. I appreciate the fun joke tweet of Wario saying, hey, I might not ever come back to another E3 because every year I think it could be canceled. That's fine, but like, let's get a real one. Let's get a real.
That's why I don't trust him. That's why Ham Sandwich 69 is the only reputable source.
Ham Sandwich make me look like an idiot out here in front of Blessing. What are y'all doing? All right, I have one, Kevin, from a Will Powers. Will Powers of he's a PR lead, America's at Razer, formerly of Deep Silver, PlayStation, and Tencent Gaming. So Will Powers just got an email. It's official. E3 Digital is officially canceled for 2022. Lots of mixed feelings about this. So Bless, of course, we knew a couple weeks ago, a month ago, I don't know how time works anymore, but we knew recently that E3 canceled its physical show, but people were still holding on hope for a digital show similar to what we saw last year. This guy, Will Powers, looks like it looks like an email. It's
Jeff Grubb is also saying it.
E3.
This doesn't surprise me. I think this has been the speculation for a while. I'm hopping on Twitter because I need to get.
We're gonna hop on Twitter here in the middle of this.
Jeff Keighley just tweeted out a winky face, which is spicy. God damn, Jeff Keighley.
Jeff Keighley will now take over your E3 presentation for the week of.
Jeff Keighley is ruthless. God damn, holy shit. Well, Jeff Keighley is tweeting out the winky face. I think that is all the confirmation I need. Yeah, no, this isn't surprising. Like, I think Jeff Keighley tweeting out the wiki face, I think, speaks volumes. I was listening to Jeff Grubb's Grub Snacks from this morning because he was breaking down. Yeah, I love Grub Snacks. He was breaking down the Greg Miller's 3 teases that he was talking about as far as like hearing about. So I was listening to it for that because I wanted to know if Jeff Grubb was on the same wavelength, and it seems like he was. But Jeff Grubb was also talking about E3. He was talking about how it seems like the E3 has been losing power in terms of it being the go-to for getting your game announcements out there, especially in the wake of Jeff Keighley specifically, right? I think Jeff Keighley has been proving more and more that he has the competence to make it happen. And when you're talking about competence, the ESA, I think, has been losing on that front. Like, I think there are a lot of complaints about E3. There was the whole leak situation not so many years ago, right? Like, there's the whole, like, here's how much money it takes to have an E3 showcase and a spot on the E3 show floor. Like, there's a lot of buy-in when you want to have an E3 presentation. Yes, and I think as things go and as digital showcases become more normalized and you have other options in terms of Ubisoft being able to do Ubisoft Forward and other companies being able to do their own presentations, and then Jeff Keighley having his summer events, right? Like, there become more options in terms of places you can go that'll probably be cheaper and also better put together. Like, Jeff Keighley did his summer Games Fest kickoff. Hold on, let me not die real quick.
Don't die to this scary, like, tentacle furry monster. I like that. I like its design.
It's called the Marlboro.
No, but it looks so much like a Stephen King monster.
Oh,
like
okay.
erased
Like a
the
Cthulhu type
past.
thing?
I was gonna call it a Kush ball. Remember
No,
those
the,
Cushy
the,
balls?
the chat don't
Kush
know what I'm
balls?
talking about. What are they called? They had a
Squish
stupid
balls?
name. They like the Langoliers. That's it. Yeah, it's a terrible name. But that's
Langoliers. What a wild name. Then what movie was that from, Kevin?
the Langoliers.
Oh, okay. Okay, from the movie
Oh,
The
shit.
Langoliers. Okay.
The hit movie featuring Tom Cruise.
So now you have a
TV
golden
movie.
ball.
It
Are
was
these
really good.
all bad guys, Bless?
Yeah, these are all bad guys on five.
Okay,
The golden
I'm
ball is a
all-
bad guy
everything,
too.
okay.
The gold ball is like an elemental.
Now-
Earth elemental.
Now I noticed there's like these gray wolf men. I saw in Final Fantasy VII there was supposed to be a red wolf man that everybody loved and talked about.
Yeah, that's
Is this
Red
the
13.
Same wolf man.
You know, that's a good question.
Same kind of
It's-
wolf people.
I don't know if it's the same kind. It's definitely not him,
Okay.
right? This isn't Red 13 because Red 13
Okay,
is
that's
red. He's
his
also
name
friendly.
is Red 13.
His name is Red 13. He talks.
an
He's
incredible
very
name.
smart.
Tiger
That's an
Man,
incredible
right?
name.
I can see the tiger influence. For
Tiger,
sure, yeah.
lion, wolf. What would you call it, Kevin? What would you call that kind of?
I mean, I call it hot. You know what I'm saying?
Hot.
But no, I
This
think
is
these are
called
just
a
monster
Lobo.
wolves.
Okay, silver.
Yeah, this is a Lobo
okay.
right here. I'm gonna go ahead and say they're different, but I'm
Okay,
not.
okay.
I'm not. Like, you'd have to ask Tim Geddes or Imran Khan for sure. But yeah, like I think E3 has been in a more dire place as the years have gone on. I think this year specifically I think the pandemic probably still affects it to some extent, and then them just not having their shit together in terms of knowing exactly what E3 is. You know, like if they're gonna do another digital event, they're not gonna make as much money as if it was a physical event. And I think they probably saw the earnings that they made last year from having it be a digital event in trying with having Greg Miller and other hosts come through and drive the digital version of E3. I think that was a success for what it was, but I think in terms of the money made compared to money made previous years, it's probably not comparable, and they probably don't want to do that again. And so for them, the options are either do that again or just cancel this year, save the money, and maybe come back the year after. I think the question is, do they even come back the year after, or is this the writing on the wall? Is E3 just done?
Oh,
I think it's very possible that E3 is just done. Because Jeff Keighley is going to move in. Jeff Keighley is going to go for Killing Blow this year. That's my prediction.
So now, yeah, I guess there's a couple conversation points here. I mean, of course, what does Jeff Keighley do, right? Are we still all gathered around our computer monitors in the early parts of June to watch a, not E3 type situation with Jeff Keighley for a week? Or is that done? Are we not?
This is what Jeff Keighley does. Jeff Keighley immediately gets on the phone with Microsoft, and he immediately gets on the phone with Nintendo, and he immediately gets on the phone with any other big company that wants to associate themselves with an E3 press conference. He gets on the phone with them and partners up with them, and is like, hey, like make the Xbox press conference this summer, make it a Summer Games Fest event. Right? Make Nintendo Direct, make that a Summer Games Fest event. We'll do the things we need to do if you want to do like a physical, like here, let press come out, let's do Judges Week, right? Like we can make a whole thing. I think that's what Jeff Keighley does, and if he does that successfully, it's lights out. Like it is Jeff's time to shine right now.
Now, see, I'm sad, Bless. I think a lot of people can be sad about this as well because E3, as a gamer growing up, right, and even all the way up till 2018 before I went to one in 2019, was always the gaming mecca. Every single summer, you saw everyone go gather down in LA and get to celebrate games, see the new hot games, and you always wished you would be there to go do it yourself, right? And after going there in 2019, which might not have been the best year, I'm sure, without Sony and stuff, but like, still was an incredible experience to be a part of. It is saddening to know that like this could be the killing blow to E3. We might not ever get that. And if you remember, they were going to do like some crazy like video game / festival. They wanted to become the Coachella of video games. And I was
really
like, okay, like
to...
I'm interested in that if they do it. But of course, pandemic happened. They never did that.
Yeah,
but
they tried to make the PAX pivot, right? They try to make it more of an audience event and have not just the press, but like regular audience come through and play and demo the games, which was definitely a choice. And it seemed like that was them trying to evolve. But I'm right there with you, right? Like it saddens me because I've never been to E3. I've always wanted to go to an E3. Like I've been following E3 since like I want to say 2011. There was like a time I was watching like Spike TV shit. That was like E3 press coverage.
Oh, Andrea Renee on the show floor, Naomi Kyle walking around with IGN. That was my whole entire life during the summertime. I loved that. It was so much. It was so special.
Yeah, that was like such a special time. And I remember back then, like for over a decade now, I've been like, yo, I want to go to E3. I want to go to E3. And it seems like that may never happen, which is honestly a bummer. It's honestly a bummer. But I think I think I want to hope that like Jeff Keighley puts on like a physical event that takes the place and that feels like E3, right? Like if he puts something on like that and people can attend and we can still have that energy, then it won't be the worst thing in the world. But it does kind of sadden me.
We have a great tweet right now, or we have a good Twitch chat coming in from Mojo the Almighty. Says, kind of funny. Someone let Xavier Woods know that he can now let Greg know that he killed E3, just like how Greg went after Xavier Woods just last week about EA Play. He now can do the same thing, and that is very funny. We also know, Bless, like you talked about, the big publishers, right? Jeff Keighley gets on the phone with Microsoft, who has been quiet this whole first half of the year. We've talked about it on the XCast, right? This first 3 months of the year, and everybody's anticipating, well, hopefully in the summertime we'll have the big showcase. Right now, an even bigger question mark comes of, well, what's going to happen? But you get on the phone with Xbox, you get on the phone with Ubisoft, you get on the phone with Nintendo. What about EA? Does EA have anything to show? Blessing, because they backed out before any of this even happened. So I mean, they're not showing Battlefield.
They're definitely not showing Battlefield.
They're not showing Battlefield, Bless.
Here's what I think EA does. I think Jeff Keighley still has his Summer Games Fest kickoff like he had last year. That was the same week as E3. I think you see Star Wars, the Cal Kestis game.
Star Wars
Jedi Fallen Order. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I think you see Star Wars Jedi 2 up here at
Star Wars Celebration in May.
We could see it there.
I think that's a logical one. But you think you could see that in summertime?
Yeah. I think we could see that, or we see like the EA Sports games or whatever like cool EA game that they have. I think Star Wars Cal Kestis is what I'm just gonna call it. Can appear at any.
That's a dope name.
Star Wars Cal Kestis is actually pretty fire. I think that can appear in a number of places. But yeah, Star Wars Celebration makes sense. I do think that Opening Night Live also, or not Opening Night Live, Summer Games Fest kickoff could also make sense for it. Remember, Summer Games Fest kickoff is where we got Elden Ring, which is like one of the biggest announcements you could ever have. If they have the sauce to get Elden Ring.
Well, they showed it at Xbox before. But you are right. They gave the big one, but they did show it at Xbox a couple years before.
Yeah. But like if they're able to get that, if they're able to get like Tiny Tina's Wonderlands reveal, like I think that for Jeff, and also like Jeff does Game Awards and all that stuff, right? Like he's no stranger to like big game announcements, trailers, release date stuff. If he has the sauce to get those, I think that in the following year, like he's able to like say, hey, EA, come through. We had Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, we had Elden Ring. Like look how dope of a game Elden Ring was, and they had the release date reveal at our thing. Do your big reveal at Summer Games Fest kickoff. Like it'll be fire. I think he has the sauce to do that now.
Question coming in from the chat regarding Strangers of Paradise here. Can you only play as Jack, or can you switch to different party members? Chat member wants to know.
You can only play as Jack as far as I know.
Okay. And do you like the name Jack? Do you think that's a good enough name? Because we come from a world with like Cloud, Red 13 you just brought up, right? Like, is this a dope name, or could you have gone with a cooler name than Jack?
Jack feels like the perfect name because he is generic. And like this game is generic. Like Jack is the most like fitting name I feel like you could come up with for this character. Because what? It's Jack, it's Ash, and it's Sophia. And I'm gonna 2 months from now, after I beat this game, I'm gonna forget all their names.
We're gonna forget all of their names.
That's gonna be the same as like me forgetting the story of this game and anything that's happening here. The only thing I'm gonna think about when I think of this game is how much fun I'm having in the moment-to-moment gameplay, and that's about it. And so yeah, they didn't need to give Jack a cool name because, frankly, he's not that cool.
Oh wow, okay.
Like he tries hard. Like they try hard to make the characters and the cutscenes and the moments in this game cool, and it's almost over the top to the point where they come back around of it actually being like somewhat fun. Like there was a tweet that I tweeted out a few days ago when I was playing it over the weekend where I got done with a boss fight and they had like the cool little animation, like him killing the boss, and the final blow on this boss, I kid you not, is Jack is wrapped around by the boss's tentacles. He like breaks out of the boss's tentacles like he's like fucking Goku from Dragon Ball Z, right? Like he's just one of them ones. He like runs up the side of the boss and then clotheslines this giant boss, right? He clotheslines them in the neck, and that's the killing blow. And that was the most like uncool but cool thing at the same time, if you get what I mean, Mike. It was like we tried to be cool that like it's not cool, but then also it's kind of cool because like it's so fucking ridiculous and out of this world. It's one of them ones.
I like it.
So yeah, I have no problem with his name being Jack. And as you can see, right, I'm wearing a different outfit than I was like.
Yeah,
5
you
minutes ago.
changed it up. I saw that. I saw
That's how quick the gear system is.
Gotta change it up. That's kind of cool. I do like that. I do like that.
And like right here, I just unlocked a shortcut similar to Souls, and I assume Neo. As well.
Oh, okay, a little checkpoint here. Okay,
Yeah,
that's cool.
so I make my way back. These were like this was the checkpoint I had earlier, but now that I have the shortcut, I can heal, which of course will spawn the enemies back, but I'm fine with it.
Okay, so just like Souls resting on a bonfire. Okay, interesting.
Exactly. And then I come here, I click the touchpad, auto optimize. Right.
Oh, you like that? Look at you now. You look like a thief. You went from a mob boss to a thief. Okay.
But like this is what I love is that like these are my 2 builds, right? Like I press triangle and it changes. Changes my clothes and my weapon. Like
so you go from a warrior that's level 28 to a level 13. What is this?
Level 13 is. Ooh, that's a good question. Let me check.
What is the shield? What job is that, as they call it?
It is the knight, which I don't look like a knight. I feel like, but it's fine.
Okay.
And then the warrior is the other one.
Impressive. Okay.
And level 13, like the level 13 and 28 are just my skill trees. And so the higher I upgrade my, like the cap on each skill tree is 30. And they level up very quickly as I use the different classes. And so like level 13 might seem weak, but it's not. It's not that weak.
Follow-up question. You've brought up Dark Souls and kind of the Elden Ring comparisons here. Seeing that bonfire, is that used in other Final Fantasy games like this?
No.
Is that something they usually do?
No, it's something that they do, I believe, in Neo, which I think that's where like that's how you get the mechanic. Because like Mike, the way this game came about, right, is like Final Fantasy usually developed and published by Square Enix.
Yes. Okay.
This game, chat, correct me if I'm wrong, is developed by Team Ninja, and so like basically like licensed it out so that they can make more of an action experience. Team Ninja also did Neo.
Yes.
Again, correct me if I'm wrong on any of this because I am like, I'm a little bit rusty on this because I didn't pay too much attention to Neo. Yeah, this is Team Ninja chat saying. So yeah, like it's not there's not the developer who usually would develop a Final Fantasy, but it's them taking those Neo mechanics and applying it to a Final Fantasy like game. So yeah, like the bonfires you're seeing are more Neo type mechanics than a Final Fantasy thing. They're saying same as Ninja Gaiden as well. Same developers, Ninja Gaiden.
We need to patch ourselves up.
I have not Parks, but we will talk about it tomorrow on the XCast. I will make sure to put some time in tonight, and I'm sure Paris has played it, so we will talk about Weird West tomorrow.
You not touched it yet?
No. That's not a big must play for me, Weird West, right? That was a Paris pushing that, and I didn't really look at it that much, but now that it's on Game Pass, I'm going to go check it out today and see what's up. But I look forward because tomorrow's XCast is actually going to be pretty fun now that we can talk about E3. We can talk about a Game Pass family plan, which, Kevin always tells me, Blessing, he's always in my ear, Mike, save money, do this, don't spend all your money. It's like, Blessing, I'm not signing up for it.
Just get on Paris's family plan.
I'm not signing up for
Get on Gary Witta's family plan.
I'm not signing up for a family plan, baby. I'm just going out there, bro.
Plan. But also, like, you two are talking right now, right?
Yeah, but we don't do that. We don't do that. You know what, Kevin? Somebody should be the leader of Kind of
Game
Funny.
Pass up till 2024.
Yeah, exactly. Who's the leader of Kind of Funny? Somebody should like make a family plan for Kind of Funny.
That's honestly true.
The first 8 employees
have
a family plan together.
Oh wow.
Together?
Okay, so the newbies don't get a part of that.
The newbies have to pay for all their own.
Why can't Kind of Funny make a family plan number 2 for the newbies?
I think under new stuff, maybe that's an acceptable thing. I don't know. Talk to someone about it.
Okay.
I will say, like, because I don't need that for Xbox, because if peek behind the curtain, Xbox makes it rain. I have Game Pass up until forever. PS Plus, PS Plus, however, I have to buy PS Plus every single year, and I swear the price on that thing keeps going up.
I pay for it monthly, and Kevin's not happy with me.
I don't think either of you have to put in a request.
I just paid for it last month.
I pay for it monthly all the time. It charges me every single month, and
every single time. I've been paying for PlayStation Now as well.
You guys, that is for sure a work thing that you need. Please expense that. Or
you just set in your ways. You never think about it.
Oh my God, no!
I can't put Greg Miller out like that.
Yeah, no, he's too good to me.
Someday you're gonna move, and you're gonna be like, I don't have any money. I'm so broke. And I'm
What's happening to my life?
That will happen. Well, right now I'm living in the Bay Area.
Currently living that reality.
You know,
like I am. Yeah.
I do have to save.
went from having a great time to, oh wait, now I don't have.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, you know, you move to the Bay Area, all of a sudden things are different from Seattle.
Life has changed.
I have to have a roommate. A great roommate, but
yeah, and also I'm gonna do a conversation about episode 2 of the Halo series, aka the TV show. Do a little 10-minute talk at the end of the episode. Little, you know, let's break it all down and talk about it because, whoa, episode 2.
See all that gear I just picked up, Mike?
I saw that. A lot of gear.
Again, it's like, that's why I say it's like Borderlands, where like every enemy just drops shit, and it's pretty nice. I kind of like the feeling. Like not every game needs to be like this, obviously. Like I don't want this from Elden Ring. Like Elden Ring, be stingy with your loot. But every now and then you play a game that is laid back, and they're like, let us throw everything at you, and then you get to the next checkpoint, you auto equip, and it's all of a sudden you feel stronger, and it's great.
So the question is, do these jabronis, since you can't switch to them, do they actually feel like they're making an effect on the game?
Yes. If you press left or right on the D-pad, like you see next to the left of their names on the bottom left, those are their health bars, right? If I press left or right, that basically commands them to focus in on an enemy, and it actually is helpful when an enemy is giving you a tough time, or if you're fighting a boss. They will draw aggro, similar to if you summon like an Ash in Elden Ring, and they draw aggro away from bosses, and the bosses then focus on them. They do a similar thing where you press left on the D-pad, and then Ash will focus in, and they draw aggro, and it actually is pretty helpful. And so I do like them being by my side. And sometimes, oh shit, okay, thank God, I'm fine. Sometimes they will just put in additional damage in ways, like they automatically attack. And you see right there, right? I'm backing off, and they are putting in some work.
Oh yeah, they're taking. Oh yeah, they put some big work on that thing. Yeah. Twitch chat, it is the top of the hour, so you know what that means. Each and every hour here, I hit you with a block of Twitch ads. Remember, if you are subscribed to tier 1 through 3 level, or with Prime Gaming, which is totally for free, you get a free sub each and every 30 days, and Prime Gaming loot. They're sending you free stuff, so take advantage of it because, as Kevin always says, we like free stuff, right, Kevin?
I love it.
Love free stuff, so take advantage of that. But if you aren't subscribed, you got to sit through a block of Twitch ads so you can still support us in an awesome way. So enjoy this block of Twitch ads.
It's where I got the crystal from Jack.
Also, don't forget, if you are interested in Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy Origins over on the PC, go type an !epic at any time throughout our stream if you'd like to buy it off the Epic Games Store. We're Epic partners, so please use our Epic creator code KindaFunny at checkout anytime to buy anything off the Epic Games Store, or if you buy V-Bucks for Fortnite, because now they have no build mode permanently, y'all, and that means I'm playing a lot of Fortnite, everybody. We're playing a lot of Fortnite now, everybody.
Are you playing Fortnite?
Who, Blessing or me?
No, Blessing's
I'm
playing it.
I'm not. No. Well, I'll consider it. It's just too many things to play right now, but no build mode does excite me a bit. My question is, are you gonna get all the same stuff that you would from regular mode? Because like, are you gonna do your objectives, get all that
That's
stuff?
A great question.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's all
How's
there.
the goals? Yeah, how's the missions, Kevin?
Yeah,
Were they able to restructure the missions without building?
I don't think they need to do any restructures because it's often like go and take this tank to over here. So it's like, all right,
yeah, but no, sometimes it's like, oh, go harvest this material.
Very rarely. Not for like that's like you harvested X amount for the season, like 10,000 wood or something.
Get ourselves together.
Somebody also put Blessing for you because you're picking up so much gear like Borderlands. They said this game would almost be unplayable without the auto-equipped item, like you're saying, right? Because you'd be going through so much gear and trying to, fran it up with all the menus. Like, do you agree with that?
I 1000% agree. Like, you kind of need the auto-equip. Like, it's honestly, the gear is definitely not. It's definitely not like Fashion Souls where you'll have some people playing Elden Ring and they're like, I just want to look cool as hell, even if I'm not getting like the best stats. Because I think the gear in Elden Ring, once you get to those really high levels, they start to look really cool, and you can kind of cosplay your own type of build and all that stuff. This game is not that. And in fact, I think a lot of the gear visually is kind of dumb. You know, like I don't like the top hats. I don't like when I'm wearing like a nice vest and all that stuff, because I'm like, why the fuck am I wearing this? And then like 2 minutes later, I auto equip again and I'm wearing something completely different. I think that's kind of whack. But the it is more so about just like constantly getting that level, and the gear feels like kind of a mechanic just to usher that, right? Like get you up to the next gear level. And so yeah, you kind of need to keep on auto equipping.
Kevin, I have a question for you. Somebody put in the chat earlier, they wrote breaking because we were talking E3, but they wrote breaking. Konami has a Metal Gear 35th.com website right now that just has the exclamation point with 35 underneath. Blessing, is this something I should be aware of? Is this something I should be worried about or excited about?
Not yet, no.
Not yet.
And I'm gonna say generally no.
Another pachinko machine.
Yeah.
I'll tell
There's
you
gonna
what.
be some dumb shit because Konami's never gonna make anything worthwhile.
Is it crazy that I still think about our Metal Gear Solid experience like every day? That was such a
Well,
fun
are you done
time.
with 5? Like, you done playing it?
No, I still have the second half to do. I just haven't jumped into it lately, but I'll still do the second half.
It's alright if you don't want to.
No, I mean, I'm into it, dude. I'm deep into
Those
it. I'm just
parasites
wondering, like,
get real
should I
scary.
play Peace Walker?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I'd say go ahead and you can go ahead and finish MGS5 and then come back to Peace Walker.
Then go to Peace Walker? Okay.
Yeah. Mike,
It's
I
like,
never actually finished Peace Walker.
Okay.
The
So
first
did
year
it
I
not
joined,
have
KindaFunny.
you or what?
What was that?
Did you not like it? What's the deal? Why didn't you not
No, it was
finish
cool. It's just it's older. And so like it's on PSP and like you can play it on Vita. And then like I started playing it on PS3 when I first joined KindaFunny. Me and Greg were doing like Peace I want to call it Peacemaker, Peace Walker days in the office where we bust out PS3s and play together. But then like pandemic happened and we stopped doing that. And so I just never got back to playing it. But it seemed fine. Like Mike, if you get to Peace Walker, I'll do co-op with you because that is the cool thing about Peace Walker is it is co-op.
No, Peace Walker back compat on Xbox too.
I also like here's my other thing with Peace Walker is the way it tells its story is kind of different because like instead of the cinematic cutscenes that we're used to, they do like these cool comic book style cutscenes, which I don't think are as dope as what we get typically from Metal Gear, and so it's harder for me to get invested when it's all comic book style instead of the cool cinematics we're used to.
Now, you know, kind of Steven writes in the chat, I'm not believing anything from Japan today or tomorrow since it's April 1st in Japan right now. Didn't we lay to rest April Fool's Day? Didn't we all agree
Also,
as like a collective humanity here on planet Earth that like we're done with that? That's just for small children in elementary school?
Yeah.
Like, are we done with that yet, Kevin, or no?
Yeah, I think we overused the like it was fun for a little bit, and then it now everyone's over it. But like, also, is that an international thing?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do they rock with April Fools like that in
Now,
Japan?
Laser Ramon writes, Japan loves April Fools. Loves April Fools. I didn't know that.
I
didn't
would
know
think Konami would know better than to do an April Fool's joke.
Yeah, I mean, they changed up a whole website. They have a whole website. Up.
Yeah, I think that has to be
But
something
again,
legit.
it could just be a very fancy pachinko machine.
If I
Or
had to
maybe-
assume, I bet it's like gear. I bet it's like a shirt.
You don't think it's the rumors of PlayStation buying Konami are real and they've partnered
No.
with...
I don't think it's
one
that.
Place? What's that one spot? With Kojima to remake...
Kojima Productions?
Remake
Or-
everything? Yeah, Kojima Productions, you got it.
Or Blue Point, one of those? No, I don't think it's real.
That would be really cool is all I'm saying.
It'd be sick.
What's a pachinko machine? Is that like a pinball machine, Kevin? Would it be cool to play? Can I play a pachinko machine?
I mean,
Did you watch The Price is Right?
Yeah,
There's
I love
also-
Prices Right.
I think it's like
what is-
Plinko.
Is that? Oh no, is it really Plinko?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Plinko.
There's
Really?
actually, there's a
They have a Metal Gear
series-
Solid Plinko game? We need to
Yeah.
buy that. We need to buy that immediately.
Fox-
Are you
it-
kidding?
I
they
shouldn't have
use
said
the Fox
anything.
Can we get that in the
Mike is gonna
studio?
go broke. We can never take Mike to
I'm gonna
Japan.
stand that.
If Mike gets a hold of the Metal Gear Solid 3 Plinko machine, oh man, he's gonna go crazy on that thing.
Yeah, but
Oh
here's
my
the thing.
gosh.
We just we either use what's the best way to do this? Because we get it for Mike in the office, and then he gets all his addictions out, and at the end, you know, he gets like a yearly bonus that is just the money that's in there. You know,
It's mine. That's right.
I like
so
that.
You're
I
telling
really
me
do
it's
like that idea.
Plinko? I didn't know pachinko was Plinko. That's cool.
yeah.
Oh,
There's
I don't
some-
know if it's one for. I don't think it's one for
Pachinko,
one.
Oh, you
not
don't think it's
Plinko.
1-to-1 like that?
Plinko.
Okay.
But I think it's one. It's like I think
Wait,
it's one of the ones where
Pachinko-
like you do a thing and then it kind of it's like a
I have
randomized.
never seen any
Wait,
footage. Somebody says, Mike, have you seen
where
the
you
footage? I've
drop
never
a
seen
ball. You drop a ball, and there's
Well,
a
you
bunch
drop
of
a-
pegs,
Drop a disc, yeah, and then pop,
and it's
into
trying
the
to
bottom.
it's trying to go into one.
Oh, yeah, that's Plinko. That's exactly Plinko.
Plinko.
Okay.
yeah,
I
that's
don't know,
Plinko.
the chat's losing their mind about saying it's not.
Yeah, Kevin, can you pull up a pachinko machine?
No,
Okay.
Okay. He says,
I'll pull up the Metal
he says
Gear.
no, we'll
pachinko
find one.
machine.
We'll find one.
Man,
Now,
See,
Bless,
that's
how
the second
long
thing-
are these levels usually? Are we
They're actually
nearing a
kinda
boss
long.
right now? Where are we in this?
Like, I think I have to be nearing the boss. Like, they're.
Now, why didn't
I had
you
to guess,
pick up
they're
that
like
gear? You packed
40
up?
I'm packed up. So yeah, I'm maximized,
you're
which
packed up.
is a thing that's kind of a bummer. Is that like you do have
Yeah,
a
that's
limit.
weird that they max you out. Like that seems weird in a game that just throws oodles.
Because they
and
throw you
gear
so
at
much gear, and then you max out.
gotta,
Like
you
even
gotta
after this
handle
mission,
that. You gotta handle that.
that's why I think I'm toward the end of the mission is because like I think I did get rid of a lot of my gear going in, and so the fact that like I've already got this much means that I had to be about to.
You're probably
Yeah, I
gonna
think
go
this is
through-
it.
This is it. This is the first boss we're gonna see today. Take a look at the dialogue. Let's see what happens.
I'm not having much luck finding this Metal
Oh
Gear.
snap! Now you have a gang of 5, bro.
Yeah, so the gang is 5. The 2 are just the homies that I have
You
in my
picked
party.
them, okay?
Yeah.
It's just a
So
gambling
they've lost their
machine.
memory. Like all this is
Okay.
one of my guys in my crew,
Jack, it's up to you now.
and for some reason they've all had memory loss.
Ash?
Oh snap!
I'm not finding any clear
Jack, snap
videos of this
out.
Metal
Don't
Gear
let the
pachinko
darkness
machine.
win.
So I'm just gonna look up pachinko.
Cool.
There's also
Oh,
an HBO series right now about.
They're gonna ask
pachinko.
you as chaos.
So I take it you're the one who
Oh,
stole
maybe
the
not.
Earth crystal's shine.
The crystal's gentle waves resonate through the verdant land, enriching the soil and nurturing the trees. Harvests are bountiful, and from summit to sea, people sing the praises of the earth. A foolish dream, no matter how much you wish it, that season will never come. It will remain a dream so long as I live. Who I am, I don't give a fuck who you are.
what?
Let's fucking go. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I fucking love this game. This is ridiculous.
You can't say that.
What is this game rated? I thought it was rated T for teen. I think that was their one fuck.
Okay, well they got me. No, that was. They got me there. They got me.
Yeah, but that's just
I'm
a
into it
screenshot
now.
of the video. I appreciate the help, Axel. But I'm trying to find like where's the actual machine? Yeah, see, this is another cool trailer that doesn't show us the machine, that doesn't help Mike at all. Mike, you seeing this?
Yeah, I've seen it. I mean, I want. Oh, it's 32 full inches of HD screen.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't actually have the thing going down. It's just gonna be one of
Yeah,
those
I
robot
guess it's all digital.
That's when you know they're cheating you. They're definitely
Yeah.
cheating you if it's digital. Just
It's
so you all know.
programmable, you know?
Yeah, if you sit down and that thing is not real, then trust me, they're cheating you on the back end.
So, Mike, so if the studio buys this, you're gonna be like, it's a cheat. It's a cheat. I'm not playing it.
It's cheating. It's cheating. I mean, what if Big Boss is talking to me? You know.
But
tell
look at
the
that. They
story.
remade 3 in the Fox engine, the current Fox engine, and it looks
Yeah,
so
they did.
good.
What?
And they released it as a pachinko machine instead of
What?
a video game. Yep.
Really?
Look at look at the cutscenes. Or not. Well, I mean, that's not. But look at these characters re-rendered. Look at this.
That's impressive. I love that Kevin cut during the boss fight, but I respect it, Kevin, because it does
Nobody
look super
cares. The boss fight versus not boss. You know, it's all the same.
dope. He's only taking down 10% of its health too. We got
Exactly.
plenty of
We got plenty. I cut back.
It's more
Bless.
like 25.
30. Yeah.
It's more like 25%, not 10%.
I'm proud of you, Bless. You're doing great.
These bosses are actually pretty hard.
Wow, so they remade Metal Gear Solid 3 in the Fox engine, just the cutscenes,
Yes.
or just
Yep.
certain characters. The
I
whole
think
game.
just certain cutscenes.
I think
I don't know.
certain
I know
cutscenes.
There's
Okay.
not enough to be known.
How do you tell a video game story? How do you put video game cutscenes
Only
in a
$14, not bad.
It's to get the people going, Mike. You know, it's not to tell the story. They're just there
Provocative.
to like get you hyped.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You get the greatest moments of the game. You recreate them, put them in the cutscene.
And then they give you money.
Yeah.
What's the greatest? Three's the one I dislike the most.
God, the ending
3
of
was
3
my
is,
lowest.
The ending of 3 might be one of my favorite fights ever.
I'm
But
a
just
4 and
like
2 guy.
how dramatic it was. I mean, 2 is
Just
the
so you
best
know,
game
I
ever
just
made.
made it phase 2. It's a very big deal.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're,
yeah?
we're watching. We're
Yeah,
watching.
he looks cool. Well,
It's a
yeah,
big
we're
deal.
watching
As
you
if
now.
you're struggling. Are you saying that you're struggling here, Bless?
I'm saying usually the bosses are a struggle. This is my first
Okay.
try, and I'm already at phase 2.
You're murdering this thing, and
I'm-
you're over
I'm
here telling
murdering
us like
this
as
guy.
if something big is happening. if they were to remake all of the Metal Gears, would it be multi-plat?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
MGS5 was multi plat. Here's my thing: is I don't think they would do that unless PlayStation bought them.
Well, let's just pretend
so I would
like
say,
everything, all the cards have fallen in. It's gonna be multi-plat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. But that's all I need to know. That's all. That's my hope. That's my hope.
Like if Konami for some reason had a change of heart and they're all of a sudden like, all right, let's make video games again, then yeah, I think it'd be multi-plat. I think in reality, PlayStation or Xbox buys them and then they make those games exclusive.
Then they do it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Now so if I buy it, Kevin, do I have the say to be like, oh, we're remaking these games? I don't have to have like, me and Kojima aren't gonna get into it. Like everybody will be cool if I say we're remaking these games.
Nobody knows.
The audience would have beef.
Yeah, I guess legally you would. But
Legally, I'm
you can do whatever the fuck you
I'm
want.
allowed to greenlight that. Okay.
Yeah,
dope.
MGS Survive, was Konami without Kojima. Kojima has no rights. Also, I just beat this boss, y'all.
You beat that boss, no problem.
That was way easier
It's a
than I
very
thought it
cool
was
looking boss. Oh. Oh wow.
Right?
Oh wow.
Right?
That was cool. That was
Let me
very
pick
cool.
this shit up. God damn it! And they're gonna go in a cutscene. I'm not gonna have time
And you
to
don't
drop
have
this
gear.
shit.
You don't have gear.
Fuck. But also, I think if Sony were to do it, I think they would get Kojima involved in like a passive way. I think they would get Kojima to make a video, like a 10-second video, being like, "Hey man, I approve." Like, PlayStation, they're making a new Metal Gear, and I'm not overseeing it, but like I'm giving my my input. But like his input is probably like 2 lines or some shit.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. We don't need them to fucking change anything. Just make it the way it was. That's all I want. Man, these some dumb outfits on these kids.
I like some of them. I think it's like Assassin's Creed right there. It's kind of weird.
Why did they move?
Oh.
Why were they just like, oh, let's stand still?
Why did he slap them?
Yeah, what was that move?
He pushed them out of the way.
But like it sounded like a slap. It looked like a slap.
No rocks landed.
It was a
anywhere
back
else.
smack. Back smack. Ah.
Like I trust you guys to finish the job. Ash, we'll lift it up so you pull him out. You got it. 1, 2, 3.
Pull him out, bro. That was super heavy.
So you saw the past. Satisfied now?
Not really. I can't even remember the friends that died under my
It's my guy Jack or Ash.
You would never let that happen, Ash.
And we just vanish.
They just disappear.
Oof. Okay.
Oh, sick. Okay, they just gave me some
Nice.
gear.
Give you that
Even though I'm
stuff. Yeah,
full.
yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'll take it. Mike, what are your thoughts so far of this game? Now that you've seen an entire level be played.
You know what? I'm way higher than I thought I was going to be on this. Actually, I do like the fast-paced combat of this. I did like that crazy VO session we just got with lines of dialogue that made me laugh. But I'm still looking for the wow factor. I don't think that boss was what I was looking for. It was close, but I'm looking for something big.
I feel you.
Looking for something bigger. I'm hoping that this next boss will be the one.
So we're back at the Flying Fortress suite, which you you unlock a little bit into the game, and they basically just send you on 2 different quests. It seems like, and so like we just got done collecting the 2 things,
Greetings, O most illustrious
and now we're bringing them back
warriors
here.
of light. You've restored 3 crystals, wind,
We just got the fire and earth
and
crystal.
earth. That means you've defeated 3 fiends as well. The wind blows, the flames burn hot, and the soil is fragrant and fertile. You've done such a splendid job. Now, this isn't exactly a standing ovation, but it'll have to do.
What do you
That
want?
guy doesn't look like he's nice.
Jack, always so straight to the point.
I don't think he
It
is.
spoils the
I don't think
fun,
he is.
but
Right.
very well.
He's like Littlefinger.
Pirates of
You know, he's got
Barnacle
something
put out
bad
that you
going on.
saved
Back.
the
I do like his
crystal for
Black
last.
Panther
The winds blow
necklace
strong
thing he
and
has
the
going on.
seas are too rough for their liking.
Not the necklace, I guess. This is
Yeah,
part of his.
yeah.
Yeah, what do we
Jack-
call that? Is right. Yeah,
You and
yeah.
the Cornelian King are in cahoots to ruin them.
Not my problem.
Jacket flare.
I thought you
Yeah.
said that. Of course, if you went and said that to Big A's face, you'd get an anchor to the jaw. But really, don't worry about it. Leave them to me.
Why? What are you planning?
I'll buy time by spinning them a long-winded elven tale. Pirates love a good yarn, but please do hurry.
Well, Jeff Keighley and the team over at Summer Games Fest have already put out a tweet 24 minutes ago, so you know they're pushing theirs right away, is right?
What
so
do they
that's for
say?
sure. Oh, just hey, make sure to sign up for our newsletters to stay up to date on our big summer spectacular. Essentially, what it is, just pushing you to their website. You get notified.
I am so underleveled for this next mission. So the mission level for the next mission is 62. Right now, my equipment level is 51, and so I'm gonna have to jump into it because like either that or I'm fucking around. But I will die. Just a heads up to chat. I will die a lot toward the beginning.
Okay, let's do it.
That's part of the gameplay loop. I will say I gotta get rid of shit in my inventory. Mike, are you still hyped for the summer now that E3 is canceled? Do you think does it make you less hyped for game announcements, or do you think you're still gonna get what you want to get from Keighley and other stuff?
I think Jeff Keighley now has a big undertaking. He's got a big task ahead of him for me, right? Personally, right? Because I think E3 brought us all together for the week and a half to celebrate games and see all the big announcements that I knew and loved. And without E3 there, right, now it's like, oh, are we even going to have that, right? And I, as an Xbox fan, I can look forward knowing that Xbox will eventually do something big, right? Bethesda has to talk about Starfield in some capacity, right? We still need to know what's up with Redfall. They did say targeting this summer, but clearly that might not happen, right? So where are we with certain games on
where
the
is
Xbox
Redfall?
side, right? So for me, right, I'm looking forward to a big event and just hoping for that, but I will miss we have a full week. Like last year, we loved doing that. We had so much fun, all of us being together live, reacting to some of those shows. It was a blast. I loved it. I had so much fun, so I will be sad. Yeah, I think Jeff Keighley has a big one ahead of him now to make whatever Summer Games Fest is viable and interesting because, right, some of those ones that Kevin just said, right? A lot of those came from Summer Games Fest, where we were like, oh, this wasn't needed, Looking at you, Koch Media. So we'll see what happens.
He knew.
He knew what he did is right, Kevin. He knew. He knew he bowed out of that 2.5
Jeff Keighley
hours,
was in that thing. Yeah,
that was his stuff. That was Summer Games Fest. So we'll see. I mean, I am a little sad. So we'll find out. I mean, a lot of people are now tweeting out. Like McCaffrey just tweeted out that IGN is doing their thing again. So we'll get an IGN event for a couple of days with certain announcements.
Why don't we just do something? Let's tweet it out ourselves.
Let's do another awesome kind of funny event.
We have done stuff, and turns out it's a lot of work that maybe you guys don't have.
Let's
to
do it again. Like what? If you say it's gonna happen, we can't take it back. So Greg Miller will have to do it.
Oh, maybe we'll force his hand.
Yeah,
force his hand, bro.
Maybe instead of Greg Miller having to do it, Blessing will have to do it.
That seems like a lot of work. I don't know if I have
you're on my boat all of a sudden.
I feel like that. I feel like Greg Miller would do a better job.
Nah. Chat's really vibing with you doing it.
It'll be very interesting to see where we go, right?
Make Austin Creed do it. We don't want it canceled forever.
Austin Creed's my dude.
He's great.
The nice thing about this game too is that when you die, you don't lose your equipment and stuff that you've collected. And so like I basically what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go through like this first area a bunch and like continue to fight and die a bunch, but like as I'm dying, I'm leveling up, and so yeah, it'll eventually level out to where I'm strong enough.
Okay. Remember, Twitch shout out there. If you are interested in purchasing
left
Stranger
is
of
the
Paradise
water
on the
Yeah.
PC side and want to buy it
And
through
the
the Epic
final
Games Store,
thing.
type in exclamation point Epic and go out and support the team here at Kind of Funny by using our Epic creator code Kind of Funny at checkout. Why are those two dudes wearing the exact same gear right now?
When
Just
I
so you're
auto-clip-
aware.
When I auto clip, it auto clips for my partners too. So I probably had multiple of that gear.
And it was the best.
That's so funny. I like OMG's in chat. I want this game one day. I feel like that's the right attitude to have. It's a fun game. If you can like, if you feel like putting down the money for it, or if you want to wait for a sale, I think either way, you won't go wrong. But I definitely don't blame anybody for being like, yeah, I'm gonna wait for this to go on sale.
This looks
I think that's a very see right there. I already got a level 61 piece of gear.
Nice.
They gave it to me for free.
That looks pretty old.
Bless, where does this land for you in terms of all the Souls likes you have played? Very low in terms of like action and combat, but also the ones I've played are mainly from software ones, which are obviously going to be the best of the best. And I hardly view this as a Souls like. I think it just it happens to have some of those mechanics, but all in all, it's just an action game. You know, like I would almost compare this more to a Devil May Cry or like any sort of character action game over a Souls-like kind of game.
Looks like things are finally in motion.
We're gonna get have some conversations about Undead Labs here in tomorrow on the XCast as well.
Did that news story come out already?
Yeah, it looks like Jez has one on Windows Central, and it also there was the one as well from the guy. One of the managers wrote his own kind of like blog post here, so it'll be interesting to read both of those this evening and see what we got going on over here. But
What's the deal?
yeah,
Here we are.
Jez on his headline writes mismanagement. Undead Labs reportedly suffered from mismanagement, toxic workplace culture, and more. So we'll read about that here in a little bit.
Jack?
That sucks.
Let me guess.
That sucks. I like Undead Labs. Like I've never gotten deep into State of Decay, but like I did get to visit Undead Labs because they, my friend Rihanna, who like used to work for Microsoft and like has friends there and all this stuff. Like, she basically had connections at Undead that were looking for folks to do face scans for characters.
I remember you telling me this. Oh yeah.
And so like the way that they generate characters, like for all this, the citizens and all this stuff. I don't know why I said citizens, but like the characters that you find out, the survivors, I should say, right?
That works.
Yeah, citizens
are fine.
But like for all the survivors, since there's so many of them, and the whole gameplay loop of the game is finding new survivors and then building settlements, because there's so many of them, and they wanted them to be like somewhat realistic and somewhat personalized. They scan actual faces instead of just like doing procedural generation, because they find it easier to get like good fidelity and good looks for the characters that way. And so they basically have a whole bunch of people come in. And so Rihanna, her being the homie, she hit me up and was like, hey, do you want to be a character in State of Decay? And I was like, oh yeah, for sure, let's do it. And so like, if you play State of Decay, you might find somebody who looks like me as a survivor.
That's cool. That's super rad. Now this is mission 11.
Expect to be impressed.
Yes.
The final mission.
No.
No, we got to go to at least 15, right? Because there was 15 Final Fantasies.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
I was just joking.
Oh wow.
Also, as you see, right, my current class that I'm playing as, which I forget what it is, it might be Warrior. It's level 30, which is the max. So like right now, I'm kind of wasting time playing this class, except for the fact that it's like powerful.
Yeah, but it's strong enough because you're in a high level area.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's helpful because I have all the upgrades for it. But also, I could be leveling up a different class.
Okay.
You know, similar to Nobody Saves the World, how like you have a class leveled out. All right, or leveled up. Okay, let me switch to something else so I can make progress.
I don't know what I expected.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, 'cause turn on.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Gotta solve the puzzle.
Yeah, I gotta turn on a switch.
Gotta solve the puzzle.
Do this for much longer.
We should rest while we can.
Oh, and there's a thing over there.
So what are you looking for? This pink light? That's what we're looking for here?
No, that was just some gear. I'm looking for a switch that'll turn on everything. It might be... You know what? It's probably going to be back here, because this looks like I have to fight through all this shit. Maybe it's up here. Maybe I need to go to that room. Backtrack a little bit.
Is there a jump button?
There is not a jump button.
No,
no.
jumping. Okay, okay.
Because, yeah, I'm looking for something that looks like this. Because I turned this on.
Oh.
And then that activated the turret, but then that also activated this thing. So I can open the door.
Does it have a wire, maybe? Leading to
Could you get on the turret, shoot through the door?
Probably not.
Because
I think
you
the
feel
turret's
that?
off.
You feel that?
I'm picking up what you're putting down for sure, yeah. There's a ladder here that I don't think I can climb. Yeah, because it looks like I need to get up there and then drop the ladder. Oh, you know what? I bet. I know what I need where I need to go.
Arch, don't forget, if you love Nobody Saves the World, me and Blessing actually got to sit down with the team from Nobody Saves the World and talk to them while we streamed that game. It was a fun time.
I definitely have to backtrack this. Yep, here we go.
Mike, have you caught any fairies in Breath of the Wild?
No, I have not seen any fairies so far in Breath of the Wild. I have seen a couple of seeds, but that's about it. Why, should I be looking for them?
Yeah, if you catch a fairy, which you do by cutting grass, and then a glowing ball with feathers will fly out, and you catch it. And what happens is when you die, you release the fairy, and they bring you back to life with full health. Or at least
Oh, cool. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
So you know what they say?
I have not seen that, but oh, look at the kick ladder scenario. That's dope.
Yeah,
okay,
I see that.
And the breakable wall. Okay, I see you. I see you.
That's why I keep saying this game is like the anti-Elden Ring. It has like the Elden Ring shit in it, but then like it's a video game ass video game.
Yeah, I see you. No, Kevin, what have I been? Man, I've just been having so much fun, Kevin. I just, I took down that centaur, man, bro. Everybody's talking about it. The streets.
You've been playing off stream?
No, I've played it exclusively on stream to keep the fun. I almost started it up last night to go beat a divine beast, but I thought, you know what? Let's save that for the stream, so I'll save it. But I did take a centaur man down, and everybody was talking about it. Bless. It was big news. Big news.
Hell yeah.
Different from this one. Came to this world.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talking about it.
Yeah, a lot of people were talking about it.
Talk
A lot of people are like, yo, Mike,
it's taking over the Reddit.
That up on YouTube, and I'm like, nope, you have to go find it over on Twitch VODs. Because if I was to upload a 2-hour-long video or a 3-hour-long video onto our YouTube, it would take me about 7.5 hours and fail at hour 3. So, can't really upload videos.
I could easily do that for you.
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know if they like it. I don't think they like it.
Who cares? Do you like it?
Yeah, I had a ton of fun.
I thought I was underleveled, but right now I'm kicking ass.
Yeah, you're kicking butt, bro. You're kicking butt.
All right, here's the thing we're looking for.
I like this area. I like kind of like the aesthetic and the look, right? Of like this golden, kind of like futuristic tech almost. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
These guys
See, that's one of the things I do like about the game is that it's so video gamey in the way that every level has its own gimmick. And so like in any given level where I'm like, I don't know how I feel about how this looks, I'll go to the next level and it looks completely different. Like it's not afraid to switch up its environments drastically.
My good friend Mr. Pronton says, Mike, that fight took almost 90 minutes. I know people are talking about it. People are talking about that fight.
Did it really?
Yeah. I was not supposed to fight the centaur man, but I decided that I would make it my goal to beat the centaur man. And on try number 3, I got it down to half health, and people really were like, oh, you're not supposed to do that. This is insane. And I was like, well, watch me. I'll do it. It took about 50 tries later, but I did it.
Oh, yeah. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
It's satisfying as shit when you beat something you're not supposed to.
Or when you do the gut check challenge and you just have an absolute blast climbing up that mountain.
I don't know what the gut check challenge is.
You need to go do
know
the
about the gut check challenge,
Kevin. You got to become one of the Goro
It's
brothers.
the Gorons ask you to climb a thing.
Climb a mountain.
And you have to have enough stamina.
How much stamina do you need?
Not much. I have enough stamina for it, so I have 0 stamina.
Well, did you have stamina elixir?
No, I just went for it, Kev.
Oh, I got a little bit of stamina elixir.
You know me, bro. I never back down from a challenge. Oh, you can't fall down? That's tough.
Yeah, I thought I could.
That's too bad.
Oh.
You can't go up and over that either. That's too bad.
Yeah, that's the thing that sucks about no jump button.
It makes games so hard. It makes maneuvering less fun, is what I mean to say.
For sure. Oh my god.
Okay.
Great job, everyone.
We made it. All right, there's got to be one of those save spots. Bonfires.
The only thing I can remember about.
I also love that they literally just call the bonfires cubes, because they're just like these floating cubes.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
And they're just like, oh yeah, they're the cubes. And I'm like, you guys aren't gonna figure out a real name?
Not even the town.
Man, they put enough effort, you know? They got paid for what they put in.
I want to go home.
Well, I want to see if they say it.
Go home. I can't remember at all.
Hey, are you guys listening? I need a moment to collect myself.
It's your
No, they didn't say it. But yeah, no, that's what it feels like. It honestly feels like they got to that point and they're like, nah, fuck it, man. I can't think of a name for it. Just call them cubes. It's like, obviously, that's like a fucking, I don't know, like a Tesseract or something with some cool name.
Tesseract. Yeah.
They literally just be like, oh yeah, they're the cubes. Like, it's not even a cube anymore once you get close to it. Now it's a sphere.
It's not a sphere, right? Those are...
It's like rings that are in a sphere thing.
They're spinning in a sphere shape.
Oh, look at this. This is kind of
Those are
cool.
Columns, hollow columns.
Okay, I like the bright colors. We haven't seen a bright colored outfit from you yet, so that's cool.
Yeah, now all my armor is upgraded, so I'm looking good. I might change my class because it looks like I've mastered the warrior. Mike, I'm gonna let you decide, right? Because what I got, I got the Ronin. That's level 27. It's almost 30. I got the Pugilist, which is like all fist fighting and shit.
Okay.
I got the Marauder, which is like very heavy weapons. I got the Mage, which is magic. Duelist, which is like 2-sword, double hand type shit.
Oh, that's very cool.
I got the Lancer. It's like a lance weapon.
All right, so
Knights.
we've seen a lot of you hacking and slashing. So I would like to see a mage. Pick any mage, and I'd like to see what kind of magic we're dealing out to see the difference in gameplay.
Sick. All right, let's rock with red mage.
Let's try that out. Show me what the mages look like, what they got going on.
All right.
I think it's some
The
Hotline
music's
Miami ass
cool.
music here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so now you've switched class to a mage. Are you prepared for that? Do you think this is going to throw something new at you that you are not ready to fight with?
I think it should be fine. You know, like it looks like all these guys are turned off and waiting for me to turn the thing on before they fight me.
That guy's
Turn
ready to
all
say
those
whatever.
guys on.
It's definitely like a different like here's how it works, right? Like I can do variable effects,
cool.
attacks. And I'm the red mage, which means that like I have specific like, you know, elemental attacks, but then I also have healing attacks. It's like a in between a white mage and a black mage, because white mage is like all healing and protection. Black mage, I actually don't know what a black mage does, but then the regular mage is like elemental. It seems like red mage is like a in between.
So this has got AOE attacks that we're about to see here.
Yeah, but then I can get up close and then do the damn thing.
Oh. Now, does it have the iconic feel of Final Fantasy to you, Bless? I know it's made by a different team, but like, does it have the music, the art style, the characters, the world that you would want out of a Final Fantasy game or experience with that kind of title next to it, you know?
I think the world is there, right? Like when you look at the attacks, especially for magic, it is the magic you'd expect, right? You got Blizzard, you got like Thunder, Regen, all the attacks you expect, but then like once they get to their better versions, they like start naming them like Blizzaga and all the things that you expect from Final Fantasy. The like references are there in terms of like the fact that each level is a reference to a level from a previous Final Fantasy game, right? And so like if you're a fan, you have that. In terms of combat and feel, the combat is different, but I think that's the case for any Final Fantasy game. It seems like they like to switch up their combat systems, and in some of the later ones, Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, they've gotten more actiony. And I can kind of see the connections there between like the combat system in this and the combat system in Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Even though this is more action, right? It isn't, you're not stopping time. There aren't really any turn-based functions in this Final Fantasy game. But like you also have the music, which I think the music is good in this game. I think it's actually a very solid good, and it does remind me of Final Fantasy music. And then like the enemy design, like the aesthetic of the game is Final Fantasy. I wouldn't put it on the level in terms of quality as other main Final Fantasy games, right? Like Final Fantasy 7 Remake looks way better than this game. Final Fantasy 15, I'd say, had way more style in this game from what I got from the trailers and watching other people play. This seems a bit more generic, but it's definitely like, I think the heart of Final Fantasy is in here, especially in the enemies and the creature design. Like this guy right here is Final Fantasy as hell. Like I'm sure other games have a little Tomberry in there. Like I think there's a straight up pulled from other Final Fantasy games.
Okay. Thank you to Hard to Find for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Hard to Find. What's going on, my friend? Tritty Sen is in the building out there. Somebody says, yo, Mike, you know about the One Piece JRPG? Heck yeah, I do. Very excited.
Do you like JRPGs?
No, this will probably be one of my first ever JRPG experiences, but you put One Piece there, Kevin, and it's its own like kind of standalone story. I'm into it for sure, Kevin. I'm gonna try and see if I can like it, Kevin. Give it the college try.
I'm very excited for your first JRPG to be One Piece.
One Piece.
Let's be quick.
What can one expect out of a JRPG? What makes the JRPG so different, unique? You know what I mean? What can I expect?
I mean, I think the thing usually is turn-based gameplay, which I'm curious to see if this one has it, because like people argue back and forth like what makes a JRPG a JRPG or a Western RPG a Western RPG.
Yes.
And I don't know if that is as definitive anymore as like games take influence from other games, but I imagine them calling it a JRPG makes me think that you're going to get like turn-based combat for One Piece, which I don't know, like I'm curious to see.
Yeah, that I've never been a big turn-based fan. I've given that a try before, but like for me, I'd rather have the, fast motion, the, a lot more action going on here, but I do love One Piece.
Here's my thing,
I will
right?
give it a try.
Because I knew people were going to argue once I said that. Charles Jacobson here says JRPGs are from Japan, full stop. So are you telling me that Elden Ring is a JRPG?
Damn, he got you, you idiot.
Like, come on, like we can be more thoughtful than this, right? Like a lot of like, and again, I'm one to acknowledge that so many of these lines are blurred because so many games try out different things. But yeah, like
I
think
JRPG or Elden Ring is a JRPG.
I think that's dumb. I don't think the Elden Ring is a JRPG. You're not gonna tell me that Elden Ring is the same genre as Persona. Elden Ring is closer to Skyrim than it is to Persona. Elden Ring is if I had to put it in somewhere, I would say it's an action RPG, right? Like Kingdom Hearts also, like I would say it's an action RPG.
Oh, okay.
Like Pokemon is a JRPG. Final Fantasy,
oh wow,
not this one generally is a
Pokemon's
JRPG.
Okay.
Right, Mike. They even know that.
I never thought of that.
Like, I think it's more. I think it's easier and better to define by mechanics rather than like origin, if that makes sense. Because then it's like, all right, then what are genres anymore? You know?
That Tomberry's messing you up, bro.
Yeah, the Tomberries are pretty.
That little turtle man, he's putting the hurt on you right now.
I might have to switch back to my.
You might have to. I don't know if like level 13 was the move. Yeah. Mike, what is your favorite One Piece character? I mean, come on. Chopper, Luffy. I love Nami's probably my favorite. I like Nami a lot. Robin's pretty great, right? Zoro. I mean, what are we gonna just go down the list? You know what I mean? There's everybody. I love them all. Ace all the way.
But which one do you love most of all? Like maybe.
Who do I love most of all is Tony Chopper. I love Tony Chopper the most.
Is that one person or is that 3 characters?
That's one guy. He's the reindeer man. He's the reindeer.
Reindeer man.
Yeah.
What's his
He's very
deal?
cool. Sanji's great. He is their personal doctor on the ship. They go to rescue. They go and meet Tony Chopper in a beautiful world that's filled with snow and these cool like rose or like what do they call those cool pink trees? Cherry blossom trees, Kevin. And Tony Chopper's lady that took care of this incredible deer, man. That he has a lot of different forms. She's currently dying, I believe, right? And so she needs to encourage him to go on to the next part of his adventure and go join Luffy and them. Beautiful watch. Beautiful watch. Very good episode. Huh? Yeah, he does. He does, Kevin. He can turn real big and beat people up. He can turn real small and cute whenever he wants. It's very cool.
How did he get exposed to the devil fruit?
Somebody says he ate a human fruit.
I don't know.
I have switched back to the it's either the warrior or the knight. I always forget. But also, I got this cool mask.
Oh,
this guy.
Okay, yeah.
Looking like Jin Sakai.
Everybody's got a cool one. It's right. Ooh, I like Smoke. I also like the alligator man. What was his name? What was the alligator guy's name that had all the sand and dust? Man, I liked that guy a lot. He's a bad
what are you talking about?
dude.
One Piece?
One Piece. He's a bad man, y'all. Mike is currently on 250 episodes in, so I don't have many
250?
250 episodes I've watched. Crocodile's one of my favorites. I almost bought a giant crocodile statue, but Kevin would have been mad about it.
I just want you to be like comfortable, and you're not going to be.
Mike, you still watching JoJo? No, I have not returned to JoJo since I started season 2, even though I want to.
Warm welcome. Time to go to work.
All right, I might stay away from that Tonberry.
More trash to dispose
Because that motherfucker does not play around. That is he is like a legendary enemy.
Oh, okay.
Like whenever you see him pop up, he's about to.
So he's a big deal. That guy's
he's
a big deal. Okay.
Like he looks cute, but yeah, this little guy, he does not fuck around. Though I can't find a way forward, so I might have to fight him.
Kill him, dude.
All right, I'm gonna try. Oh my god.
Oh, you're gonna go for it?
I'm gonna go.
Maybe you switch to your level 30 character instead of being the jabroni that's level 15.
You're right.
It does not fear us.
We gotta keep our heads cool.
Oh, look.
He doesn't seem like he's
It's a
fighting
massive difference when you play at the right level.
Usually, if you let him get hits in, he'll do a lot of damage. You just gotta like jump him.
You just explode his ass?
I mean, did he not deserve it?
I don't know. He seemed.
You saw what he was doing. Okay, looks like I still
Mike,
can't
you
go
find
this way.
any boomerangs in Breath of the Wild?
I did find a boomerang, and you said I could catch it, but I hucked it at somebody, and then I missed the catch, and then I just left it.
You gotta press the pickup button.
You hit A at the right moment. Or
yeah, well, I didn't do that.
Or
I had a really dope flame and ice sword that I beat up this centaur man with, and then I did use the lightsaber. I know a lot of the chat was like, "Oh, Mike, in a game where you can play the way you want to play, you can't do that." So I just did it.
Well, you're the one that kept saying that. Like, you set them up to get mad at you for that.
Well, it's just like, hey, you know what I mean? I was going to save the lightsaber for something epic. Barrett said it was a very cool weapon.
Here's the thing. Have you found a lightning spear or a lightning sword yet?
No, but I did find a leaf that I can blow wind at people with.
Yeah, you get a boat and
I got a wind leaf, yeah.
Mike.
Also, I've become not attached to any weapons because they just break all the time, so I don't really care anymore. Now I just grab things. And just
excellent. That's what we need.
That's the mindset you're supposed to have.
But Mike, yeah, once you get to the point where you have the lightning one, what you'll do is you whip out the lightning one, you give them a good slap with it, and it electrocutes them. Then you swap back to a different one, bam, 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 and you keep doing that.
Combo.
And it fucks them up. That's what I like to do.
I like how they're guiding you along now with the giant hole in the ground right there. And it's like forcing you not to be able to go over there. It's very interesting.
This level definitely is trying to be kind of more puzzly, because right now I'm definitely looking for the thing to turn the power on again in this area.
Oh, are we? Okay.
Yeah. And like they're giving me these different paths to go down, and they're trying to be smart.
They're not gonna get you.
Are they succeeding? Maybe a little bit, because I am lost now. I went down.
Maybe they will get you. Maybe they will.
Isn't that that thing right there? Hold on. I think it is that thing right there. Also, my biggest complaint with this game might be that it doesn't have maps for the levels that you can open.
Oh, really? No maps?
And
okay.
Yeah, I don't think the level design is good enough to not have a map. It is, you get real lost in this game if you're not going the right way, because like everything looks the same in the levels. Like if you take the wrong turn and you get turned around, it's like cool. Now I have no idea where I'm at because every hallway looks the exact same.
Twitch chat, we are nearing the top of the hour, so you know what that means. That means I'm going to hit you with a block of Twitch ads. If you are subscribed at the tier 1 through 3 level or with Prime Gaming, you don't got to watch Twitch ads. You get to enjoy the time with me, Bless, and Kevin, whether we're talking about Strangers of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins, or we're breaking down Zelda Breath of the Wild and awesome anime stuff. It doesn't matter because you get to stay here and hang out. If you're not subscribed, you have to watch this block of Twitch ads. You're still supporting us in a cool way, but you have to sit through this block of Twitch ads. Don't forget that today we have teamed up with our friends over at Epic Games to show off a fun game over on the Epic Games Store right now, which is Strangers of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins. You can type an exclamation point Epic right now if you're interested in buying this off the Epic Games Store on PC. And don't forget, since we are Epic Games partners, you can help support the team in a brand new way by using our Epic creator code, KindaFunny, at checkout anytime you buy something off the Epic Games Store. Here is Twitch ad.
Bro, they've hornswoggled me. I'm not gonna lie.
They hornswoggled him.
I am flabbergasted. I do not know how the fuck
This
to get
poor,
to.
flabbergasted hornswoggler.
He's using a lot of words. I like it.
Bring back word of the day.
Bring back the word of the day. Kevin, let me see what my word of the day is. Let's do it. I like hornswoggled. I'd like to know the definition of that because I've never heard it before.
I definitely don't know what it means. I know
that
that
it's a word.
Hornswoggle is the wrestler from WWE that was a leprechaun.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Well, thank you to Ryan for the tier 1 sub for 14 months and the Zachalak who says, Mike, you didn't get me with those Twitch ads. Tier 1 sub for 19 months. Well, thank you. Ooh.
Fun fact, Hornswoggle was also outed as Vince McMahon's illegitimate son in a storyline.
But, like, not really.
Oh, this is a very interesting
Not in real
here.
life, no. But, like, it was revealed that Vince McMahon had a son in the WWE that was on the roster. And so, like, they did a whole thing of, like, trying to figure out who is Vince McMahon's son. Oh, thank God we finally made it. I have no idea what turn I made, but...
Because he does have a son that is on the roster, right?
Yeah, Shane McMahon.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like for some reason they did the whole storyline of like, oh yeah, there's another son that he had with I forget who. I think like some other wrestler. And it turned out that it was Hornswoggle.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Vince McMahon doesn't give anything away for gratis because he makes his son earn his pay. I don't know if I used that right, Kevin. Kevin, gratis. Have you ever heard of this one?
Yeah.
Given or done for nothing, aka free. The pizza shop down the street gives every 11th pizza gratis, so you don't have to pay. Really?
I mean, I've never heard of that being a thing, but yes, I have the word. It's Spanish.
That's what I thought. I was like, I feel like this. Yeah, exactly. I feel like this is a Spanish one, but very interesting.
I say, Mike, today we delete the app and we never look at it again.
Oh, you don't like word of the day, Kevin? You don't like word of the day?
Well, not when they give us stupid words, which they do often.
Okay, you're right, Kevin. Let's just have Blessing come up with the word of the day, like Hornswoggle.
That's
Which we still don't know what that means.
I believe it's just a character's name.
I'm gonna use it as a verb. I have been hornswoggled this day.
Hey, I'm just saying it the way, Spice Runner, that the app tells me to say it. Okay, I'm just saying it the way that the app tells me to say it. I gave you the definition. I gave you how they pronounced it. I gave you what they gave you.
Mike, who upset you? Let me know their names. I'll block them.
Also, while you're at it, block all the people who argued with me about the JRPG situation. I want to get back to this.
If Bless,
I want to circle back to this, Blessing.
Oh, they are. Hornswoggle means to dupe or deceive. So I used it correctly.
Oh, wow.
What?
To dupe or deceive.
Ah.
Our good friend, the Georgia Kid, says, got to get out of them ads. Welcome back. No ads for you, my friend.
Will you be the gratis of the day and get the free Twitch sub? You will not.
Oh my gosh.
That was given to someone else.
Every 10 subs, Mike gives away a Twitch sub for gratis.
No, he does not. Just so that we're clear. Mike, have you noticed that when you shoot an arrow in this while you're falling, time freezes? So
No, I've never done that.
Used
I've
up?
never done that. I've never done that. Really?
So your stamina's all used up, my guy.
Okay, okay.
Sekiro JRPG says Golden the Pony. That's what I'm saying. These kids. You know, Mike?
Yeah, yep. I mean, trying to get the definition of the word, trying to understand what a JRPG means in the One Piece world. You know, what can I look forward to? Is it menus? Is it gear? Is it customization? Is it turn-based? Is it a cartoon anime style? Is it because it's subtitles? Like, what are the defining characteristics? Nobody's come up with them.
Do you think it'll be turn-based?
I do think it will be turn-based, Kevin. From that trailer that I watched, I think it will be. One Piece World Seeker, Kevin, was not turn-based, so I was hoping it would be. I mean, I like Luffy throwing big punches and stuff like that, which I'm all about.
I think a turn-based One Piece would be interesting.
Bless,
Slows me down, Blessed.
Slows me down. Bless, I want you to know that every time I pick up a stone and there's one of those, you know, the Korok seed guys underneath,
yeah,
I always drop the stone on his head.
Of course,
wow.
You have to. You have
and he
to.
goes, ugh, or ouch. And
goes,
I laugh at his stupid face.
I mean, they deserve it though. Handing you
They
shit
do,
the entire
they
game.
certainly do. They know what they
fuckers.
did. They know who they are.
Exactly.
You two remember anything?
I remember.
Bless, I don't wanna
I
have
do
to
like the
move
Korok seeds because, like, I kid you not, every single time I open up Breath of the Wild, I find at least one. Like,
Oh,
even
of
if I'm
course,
like,
that's
oh, let me
how
just
it
run
is.
around for 5 minutes, I
When
always
they put
find a Korok
1,000
seed.
of them in.
Yeah, and I'm always like, oh, well, I got some out of this experience. A nice little Korok seed.
Blessing and Kevin, I'm going to step away for a moment to refill my water bottle. I'll be right back, you two. You guys can talk more about JRPGs.
Oh yeah, I found some cubes.
Yes.
Kevin, what am I gonna eat after this? Because I am already feeling the
I
effects
mean, I
of
always
hunger.
throw out great ideas. You know, they just tell me to go fuck myself. So, you know.
Well, I mean, I need something that I can order on DoorDash.
Or
And I
you
trust
just
you when it comes to
go. You
DoorDash
just
in the area.
Go, you know, get food. Oh,
I got pissed. I love you after this.
Yeah, I see this DoorDash. What would be good? Give me a second. Let me think.
All right, think for me because I'm starting to feel it. I might order now so that by the time one comes through.
That's a good call. That's a
or two.
Good call.
What time do we finish this?
Man,
2?
I'm really in the mood for a chicken sandwich. Really in the mood. I'm not gonna have one personally, but like, what else?
Chicken sandwiches sound good.
Or I could go for some Hawaiian drive-in. You know?
I haven't had that in a while.
With a little side order of spam musubi. Maybe I save with spam musubi. Wrap it in plastic. Leave it there for a little bit. Forget about it. Then walk
Wake up
up
the next
on it and
day.
be like, oh shit, spam musubi.
Oh shit! I forgot I had. That's the best when you have leftovers and you forget you had leftovers.
Hell yeah. The best. Oh, Cecil's knocked out. Sleeping like a rock. Oh, bless. After we're done today, I have to shut everything down, and I'm gonna move my desk over to another room. The first room that I was in.
Is it like a heavy desk that I got? Are you breaking it down?
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably not gonna break. I wouldn't call your desk a heavy desk.
Well, like I mean, it's not like an easy desk to move, is what I'm saying.
No, I mean, I'd qualify that as easy. But yeah,
the one I have, like, if I wanted to move my desk to another room,
Look at that one.
I'd give up, like immediately. Like I'd probably call you to do it.
That says a lot more about you than anything. Like right now, if you needed to pick the desk up, you could.
I guess.
Remember, you could also stand on it, no problem.
I'm definitely not standing on this desk.
I don't understand why. I'm standing on my desk right now, and I didn't.
I mean,
put
right
any
now I
screws
definitely
on
don't have
it.
enough space on my desk because I have my like monitor.
I've seen your
and
desk,
keyboard
Blast. You got plenty of space.
and all that shit. I definitely do not have enough because my head might hit the ceiling too.
No,
That's not true.
your
That's not
ceiling's
true.
taller than that.
Yeah, it is. It
You're
is taller
shorter
ceiling.
than that. You know what I mean?
I just get too scared. There's too much valuables on my desk. You know, I got the keyboard, I got the 2 monitors, I got an N64 controller on here for some reason, and an Xbox controller.
I want you to know I'm standing on my desk right now. No lie.
Oh,
no lie.
no.
I'm standing on my desk right now, and I've got everything on it. Everything.
The best thing that can happen right now is for us all to hear a crash, and for me and Chad just be alone with each other for the next like minute and a half trying to figure out what happened.
No crash, because these IKEA desks are well made and structured. Fine.
I've heard that about IKEA.
We're gonna get a good upgrade though when we go to these two, the uplink desks.
Oh, are we? We're not. Oh, we're getting uplift desks.
Uplifts, yeah.
Hell yeah.
We got them. They're at the studio. I just gotta put them together at some point.
I'm very excited about that.
Me too.
Like honestly, I would request my desk to be replaced by an uplift desk, but that would require just enough wire management that I would not be doing.
I don't know that that's a request that would be made. You know,
That's
you have
fair.
a desk that cranks up. You just don't use the.
I guess that is true. I could just crank it up. That's the other thing is I don't crank it up also because of wire management. Because like I have certain wires that barely reach.
I know
what they're reaching right now.
Hey, though, seriously, the PlayStation, like, you don't have to, like, that's definitely something the company will provide for you, the PlayStation Plus.
The PS
Like,
Plus?
Yeah, 100%. Like, I just got it the other day, because I also ran out. Hit up Greg. He was like, yeah, just use the card. Done.
I might look into that. Because I've definitely been paying full price for PlayStation Plus. And also, I've been buying PS Now on accident. Because we did the 1 month for the PS Lovely review, and I've just not canceled it.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's how they get you, though. They know what they're doing.
Show us Kev. Missing Kevin's chaotic. Just ordered an uplift desk, says Big Boss Watto. Well, I mean, I hope you use whatever code we were supposed to use. Are we doing a code? I know that we got an ad going.
Code for Uplift?
Uplift, yeah.
That's what powered up the
That's a good question.
We got one left to go.
I don't think we are.
I got a few.
But I would double check with Tim or somebody, or watch the indie ad. That's the thing is like the ad is too distracting that I don't get the details. It's such a good funny ad that I watch it and I'm like, oh, what a good time. And then I'm like, wait, do we have a promo code? I was not paying attention that hard. I was too busy listening to this rap.
I'm gonna get my dolly from downstairs too.
Your dolly?
Furniture dolly? Yeah, it's just a rectangle, like a wooden rectangle with wheels at the bottom. And I'm gonna put my my sled on there. I'm gonna roll it over to the office. More permanent setup. I thought when I moved in here I wasn't gonna move again. I was wrong. Like I was wrong. I'm moving.
Oh!
Kevin, if you ever need help, I'll move anything for you, Kevin.
Mike, you're not even coming.
I'll even move bags of dirt for you.
Yeah, you.
Mike's not gonna be in San Francisco until like 2024. I'm calling it right now.
Mike, let me know if that's the case. I gotta handle some shit.
Buddy.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh! I'm having a rough time with this thing.
Why am I? What's up? Mike, you're about to say something?
Oh no, I just said, Kevin, make sure 2024 is not when I move.
What do you mean, Kevin? How am I involved?
It's whenever that studio's done. I'm convinced we're not gonna be in that studio until 2024.
Mike, you moving has nothing to do with the studio.
I know. I don't want to
You
miss
know
out on
that.
summer in San Francisco, Kevin. But like summer on a boat up here, Kevin? On a boat, you and I?
You don't have a boat, Mike.
I mean, we could get one.
Mike, don't move up here until you have to, man. It's
Kevin,
expensive.
what if you just moved up here with me for the summer?
Then everything would have bad internet.
True, Kevin, true. What if we just get 2 different internet connections? Does that make it better?
No. Probably makes it worse. It's still using the same bandwidth.
Tough.
Charles Jacobson really against boats, which is shocking.
Against boats?
Boats, you know the acronym for a boat, Kevin, right?
Bring another 1,000.
Bust out another 1,000, yep.
Yeah.
Bust out another 1,000, y'all. Boats, you always just want a friend with the boat. You don't want to be the person with the boat. Kevin, what if we got a ski-doo instead? What if we just jet ski?
I mean, I've told you that I drive by, like, there's our local Costco here. Halfway between there and my house, there's this, like, junkyards. There's someone's yard, and they have 2 jet skis just sitting there, just in the dirt.
And
it makes me wonder, like, do they care about these jet skis? Do they work?
You should write them a letter, Kevin. Put a letter in the
Write
mailbox.
'em a letter.
Hey, and we
Dear
purchased these.
Sirs.
Mr. Sir.
Kayaks are the supreme
Here, sir.
watercraft.
No, kayaks stink.
I mean, I really like kayak.
I'm a
enjoy
paddleboard
the
guy
show.
over at kayak. I have a
Really?
paddleboard too. Yeah, I don't like sitting down and like only being able to do that. I don't like that. It's not
Well, I mean,
a fun
that's-
motion. It's not comfortable.
You ever kneel on a kayak? You one of the ones you kneel on?
Kneel on a kayak.
Oh,
Yeah, there's like ones that I've used before. I don't know. I went to a rental property and
They do have a really cool one, Kevin, up here. They have the see-through glass bottom kayaks up here
it's
in
scary.
Tahoe.
Fuck that shit.
So
I
you
don't
can
like.
see everything below you. That's kind of cool,
I
though,
don't
right?
like that. I don't like. What if you see fucking what's her name? Tessie?
Tahoe Tessie underneath
Yeah,
you. How
fuck
cool
that
would that
noise.
be,
Fuck,
Kev?
that would be
How
terrifying.
cool would that be?
She eats you and then you're dead. No, thank you. God, what a terrible take that is. The kayak is supreme watercraft.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's a weird one. Now,
Yeah.
somebody asked me pontoon boat or speed, Mike. And see, I am a pontoon guy because I think it'd be so cool to get all of us together.
It's
But
about
like,
partying.
yeah, I am a pontoon guy. You're right, Kevin. As much as I want to say I'd get a normal speedboat, it's like the pontoon's way cooler. To get all my friends and we just cruise and have fun.
Yeah.
Because like, trust me, at a certain age, you stop tubing, right? Like I tubed last summer, almost died, Kevin. Almost died.
I've never done it. Oh my god, he got sucked in the hole.
Oh, you got sucked into the hole, bless.
that took me so much effort.
A squid magician. That's right, Mojo the Almighty. A squid magician.
Hold on, let me equip better equipment. That was tough. That might have been like the worst stretch of this game.
Yeah, Kevin, I say you move up here for a summer with me. We spend a full summer together going on awesome adventures. And
That's not. That doesn't work. You know.
it just
That's not
it
how that
seems like
works.
a great idea, though.
For who? I just not our content.
All
'Cause, like, the
parties
company-
involved. All parties involved.
Now I'm trying my hardest to get a decent stream coming out. It's just that would not work.
God damn.
Oh my!
Yeah, like, look at this.
That
shit.
was a sniper
It's so
shot right
aggressive.
there, bro.
Mike, you want to stay behind the pillars, or Bless, you want to stay behind the pillars.
I'm trying. They're breaking through the. Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Oh that yeah.
Okay,
was
that
the
just
game
shot
glitched
through the
out.
pillar.
Yeah,
Okay.
like they're just
Have you
breaking the
thought
rules
about
now.
the
Dave glitched out, he says to him.
Oh God, is that your
But
friend?
Kevin, if
That
you
was
come-
my enemy, but that also killed me.
if you come up this summer, Kevin, we can host the official KindaFunny summer camp. 1 4-day weekend of fun and shenanigans on the lake, hosted by Snowbike Mike and Kevin.
And we split the profits 50-50.
Yep, and then special guests will be KindaFunny members that will come up and we'll just feed them pizza for the weekend.
It'll
Just have
probably just
fun.
be Nick. It'll probably
Oh, I like the idea of pizza. You got
Blessing will come. Blessing will come.
Blessing's
pizza,
not gonna
yes.
come 4 hours for pizza.
Well, he
Bless-
might learn how to swim too. You might teach him how to swim.
No
we
way.
talked about that.
I will drown.
You know what I mean?
Bless, I can teach you how to swim. I'm
Plus,
really
we'll just
good
go
in the
shin
water.
deep. We'll go shin deep. We'll go feet deep. That's all.
Oh. Yeah, maybe handle the dude first, right?
Yeah,
no,
like,
the
well-
hole sucked in.
Is the
That's what I tried to do
hole
before.
gonna
That's
let
how-
more squid people out? Yeah.
The hole is healing. That's the thing.
Oh, it's healing. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
but if I
healing.
can kill it before it heals all the way, I think I might be good. It's just this other guy that's causing pandemonium.
We see the squid magician. Yes, we saw him the first time, Mojo. How can we not look at him? He's like floating at us.
Oh! How could you miss the squid magician?
I can go for some squid right now. That'd be pretty good.
I've never
you know what
had
I want?
squid. Is that any good?
Squid is pretty
I
good.
love it.
There's
It's
a great
really
spot
unique
around here that
texture.
gives squid.
There's a good.
I don't
There's a
know.
what?
There's a spot around here that makes barbecue squid. Filipino spot. It's called Grill City.
Barbecue
Grill
squid.
City. I gotta Google. That sounds good.
It, dude, is fantastic.
Yeah, the other
Like-
day I ordered a squid.
Oh yeah.
It was a grilled squid and it was just all chopped up and it was delicious. But it's one of those things like it came out. I'm like, oh, that's just the whole squid right there, huh?
That's what you'll get from Grill City. You'll get the full squid, and then inside of it will be a bunch of vegetables.
Oh.
This is like a chain store.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's on
Where is
DoorDash.
this? I'm gonna find it.
Oh, you're gonna DoorDash squid? That doesn't seem safe.
You
No,
know,
it's real good.
You know,
Does it make it to you safely?
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like squid is something you gotta kind of have in the moment. You know what I mean?
Nah, you're wrong.
That looks worth picking up. Now then.
So, what now?
Fuck that thing.
Interesting.
Oh, that guy is a squid doctor just died.
Yeah,
even
like
have
if I
to fight
kill
him.
that, if I kill the hole, it'll kill everything else. in
Oh,
the area.
Mojo Dojo, you just killed the hole, bro. Dang.
Interesting.
Save it. There's a fight up ahead. And it won't
Oh,
be easy.
okay, we got a boss
We
fight.
have to focus on what's in front of us before
There's
we
been
can
some
think about the things
developments
behind
over
us.
by
Completely single-minded, huh?
what's this place called?
Damn.
Ranch 99. They got a Jollibee there now. We got 2 Jollibees in the area.
We got 2 Jollibees?
I mean, according to what I'm looking at on Google Maps, they have a Jollibee by Ranch 99.
Holy shit.
Oh. Oh.
Which would
I
be
don't
a
know where
second
Ranch 99
Jollibee.
is.
It's not where the other Jollibee is.
Okay. We're not gonna have 2 Jollibees next to each other?
Nah, they're pretty. You know where? No, you won't know this middle school. Man, I never mess in this corner. Maybe I should go mess in this corner more.
I mean, is it what, like ceremony area?
No.
Is that direction?
Yeah,
Fixed
kind
it.
of,
Thank
yeah.
you, Jimmy.
Actually, no, this is somewhere else. But I'm still having trouble figuring out 100%. They also got a crispy trout, which I don't know what it is, but it sounds good.
The monsters are bad news, but the mist is even worse. Touch it, and someone else's memories become yours. If you want to stay who you are.
This show is something.
Yeah, there we go. Dominate.
I like the music.
Is this the boss? Yep.
Yeah, this is the boss.
Big old robot. Robot scorpion.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh.
Jesus, calm down.
Oh, he's going wild.
Okay, he's going ham right now.
This whole little area is called Seafood City.
Dominating, bless.
It's this class. I really like this class. Ever since I got this class, things have been a lot more smooth. Just because like my special attack is like a passive healing ability, and it works wonders. It's changed the game. Also, this is a great song right here.
Yeah.
Bro, bring back dubstep.
Mr. Proton, Union City's
womp
so
womp.
far away.
I miss the womps.
So far away.
Right. Then let's get to it, shall we?
They find a scorpion.
Yeah, big scorpion robot.
And his name Crayclaw.
His tail has the same attack that was fucking me up in that last part of the level.
He cray. Claw.
Allow me.
Mr.
Oh, I'm not in a good
Proton,
place.
Union City is so far away. It's like a 40-minute drive if there's no traffic.
Oh, that's nothing, Kevin. I'm willing to drive an hour for In-N-Out right now.
Michael, how was In-N-Out yesterday?
Wait,
I didn't
did he
get
do
to
it?
go. No, they asked me to
No,
be on Games.
that's right, because you're full of shit, Michael. You're full of shit.
He called me right as I was getting in the car, and he's like, "Hey, you don't have to, but like, you know, you could." And I was like, "Tim, I'm about to drive an hour and a half for In-N-Out." And he said that doesn't sound like a good idea. And then he was like, "Why don't you do Gamescast?" And I was like, "Dang it."
I didn't think you had follow through.
You like In-N-Out?
Love In-N-Out, bless.
Okay.
Love In-N-Out.
Wait, do you not like In-N-Out?
Not really, honestly.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
In-N-Out. Oh my god.
What do you get?
Like whatever the burger. I actually got first time I went to In-N-Out, I got the animal style. Burger.
You didn't like that?
It was all right. Like it wasn't anything special. I think that's my thing. Is I heard so much about In-N-Out not living in California, so that by the time I actually got here, I tried it and I was like, I don't know, man. It's all right. It feels like just another burger.
Yeah, but like, what fast food burger place has not felt like just any other burger?
I don't know. I mean, like I like Wendy's burgers specifically. You know, I like.
Really?
Nice work.
Yeah.
These
I
burgers are
just
good.
I guess like I'm also coming from like Seattle, and in Seattle they have Dick's burgers, and Dick's tastes a lot like In-N-Out.
Yeah, I bet.
The mist's coming.
Sorry, Kevin started laughing first. Of course, we're gonna laugh at that.
So
People in
Dick's
Seattle know what I'm talking about though. Like it's like
Everyone's
the
gonna
exact
Shake
same
Shack,
burger except
apparently.
Dick's is cheaper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a really cheap burger.
Jack, I'm so happy. As long as you're
So we're getting
around,
everybody's memories
sure,
back.
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just tell me what you need me to do. Oh, right. Sorry. Oh. Shut up.
Dick's and In-N-Out, huh? Pretty similar, huh?
But if I become a warrior of light, why would I come back? I'm nobody around here anyway.
His shirt's so big in certain areas. They're getting someone else's memories, right?
He's waking.
That was one of us. That was one of our guys.
Nobody.
Yeah.
That was him actually. You can't tell because of the mask.
Free to go
The
home
fucking
later.
dumbass mask they
For
put
now,
on
I
him.
need you here.
Right.
Shout out to Culver's. Somebody in chat mentioned Culver's. It's a
I've never
Midwest
heard of
joint.
Culver's.
Like I'll get a burger from like Steak and Shake. It's pretty good.
Steak and Shake, I really didn't like. They had
Really?
one here. They had one here for like a total of like legitimately 3 months, and then it went bankrupt. And now that's gonna be Popeyes.
What's the other one? Shake Shack?
Shake Shack, yeah.
went
Which
to
I
Shake
think is
Shack
better,
twice,
but
and I loved it.
I feel like Shake Shack feels like less fast food and more,
Like a step above.
yeah. Like they
I
have.
can dig that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's right though. Because it's the same.
Is it the
thing.
meat from whatchamacallit? In-N-Out? I don't know. It's just the I don't
The
know.
Toasty bread is so good. It does to me. In-N-Out is very fresh. Like the lettuce, the onions, the tomato. When I do it, if I remember to say no tomatoes, I'm not eating the tomato. Like they all. It does seem like
For me, it just felt like eating another burger. Like there was nothing about it that stood out to me. I was like, all right, yeah, this is fine. This is passable, especially for fast food. But like, I would rather go to Five Guys. You know, I'd rather go.
Yeah,
Like
see,
name
Five
another
Guys-
fast food restaurant. I'd probably rather go there.
Carl's Jr.'s.
Not Carl's Jr. No.
You don't like Carl's Jr.?
No, but I've only had Carl's Jr. like once, like a decade
love
ago, and I
Carl's
wasn't feeling
Jr..
it. I had I think it was Hardee's.
Yeah,
And I used to
that's
be
the,
like,
that's the same thing.
it's the same thing. Okay, you know what? In that case, because I was addicted to Hardee's for like a week, but then there was one day where I went to Hardee's after that week, and I took a bite into the burger, and I was disgusted. And ever since then, I never went back to Hardee's.
Yeah, I believe Hardee's is Carl's Jr. They're the same place.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason, this is one random time I went, and like I was halfway through a burger, and I was like, ugh, like this is disgusting, and I just couldn't go back anymore.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But like, there wasn't anything specific that caused you to feel that way.
I think it was maybe like the burger I got was just like the specific ingredients of it. Like I was getting it, I was like, oh, this is good. And like one day I sat down, and I was like, oh no, man, this does not taste
isn't-
good together.
I've been sham.
I've been hornswoggled.
Hornswoggled. That's it.
Bamboozled.
Bamboozled.
All right, let me dismantle my gear. I'm also very hungry as we're talking. Hold on, we're taking a DoorDash break, everybody.
Okay, DoorDash break first.
What are you gonna order? You get the spam musubi?
Spam musubi from where?
There's Ono's or Hawaiian Drive-In. I like Hawaiian Drive-In.
I've not had Ono's in a while. I'm on Ono right now.
If you get Ono's, what I usually get is the fire something chicken. It's red. I like it.
Spam musubi is only like $7.49.
Well, yeah, I don't know if that's a whole meal.
Yeah, this is 2 pieces. It looks like.
Goal Tech, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 15 months. What's going on, my friend? How are you today? Don't forget that today's stream is brought to you by Epic Games. We're showing off an awesome game over on the Epic Games Store on PC. Remember, if you are buying or you're interested in purchasing Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origins, remember, you can go check it out over on the Epic Games Store. Use our Epic creator code KindaFunny at checkout. It's no additional cost to you and a great way to help support the team. Blessing has been taking us through a fun 3-hour stream. We're going till about 2:30, so we have about a full hour and 10 minutes left of this. I think Blessing could find chaos. Like, I think at this time, I think with this time frame that we have and how you're just tearing through missions, we could potentially find chaos, y'all. So
man,
get
I
ready
hope
for
so.
that one, everybody. Get ready for that.
I just ordered some sisig pork from a Filipino restaurant. Yeah. I love this spot. It's called K-Doc's Restaurant.
I don't know that one either.
They're on. I assume they're on DoorDash for you.
Wait.
Like they're on my DoorDash, and so they're
How do
probably
you
on
spell
yours.
it?
Kadoks. I love them, and I love some sisig.
I love sisig, but very specific, like from a certain area in a certain area.
Like a certain areas in like from when you if you're ordering in the Bay or
No,
like a certain area in the Philippines, it has to be sourced.
It doesn't have to be sourced, but like cooked in that style.
Okay, I see.
Pampanga. Oh man, it's good. Oh, they cook well there. K-Dogs, look at this.
They're really good. I recommend the sisig pork. Get an egg on it. Oh, but like that's me with everything. Like you put an egg on anything, I'll eat it.
Does it have a lot of liver?
No. No, I'm not able to tell liver. It's like with the way that it's made, because it's like basically it's just chopped up meat
it's
in
all
a bowl.
chopped up. Well,
I
liver
wouldn't be
is
able
a
to tell you
little
if there's liver in
chalky.
there.
It's a little chalky, and it's like traditionally a good amount of liver in sisig.
Oh, okay.
And I love
Maybe
it.
there is. Or do you not like liver?
I love liver.
Oh, okay.
I'm all in.
One thing in this game too that I'm not the biggest fan of is that like you can upgrade specific equipment, but because you're picking up so much equipment, it's like why even do it? You know, if I'm going to drop this thing in 2 seconds.
Yeah, what's the point?
So now what happens? Say, so you have the gear that you like. How are you dropping this? Is there a vendor to sell, or are you just dropping it?
I am dismantling. So like I go to, there's this dude named Smithy.
Yeah.
Who is
Smithy, my
is
dude.
obviously a blacksmith. I go to dismantle and I just dismantle all my weapons. I couldn't even tell you what currency I'm getting.
Okay.
Actually, I know it says they're on the right? Like I'm getting from each of these, I'm getting different shit, right? So I get like the dim sphere, the powder of courage, powder of hope, getting like the clear magicite, all this shit, and then I assume that I then use it to then upgrade other equipment. Because then when I go to upgrade, like say I'm gonna upgrade my Matsuno Kami, I then can upgrade certain stats. So then all damage dealt versus afflicted, right? If I go to all damage dealt, that'll cost me this many aura of courage and then that many shining sphere, and then I just
now,
like,
are you afraid to upgrade your weapons because you're going through them so fast, or
Yes.
do you actually do that?
I'll do it every now and then, but like it is the thing of I'm going through them so fast, so like why am I even doing it? I do it anyway just because why not? But
yeah,
I'm gonna lose this weapon. It's like Breath of the Wild, where it's like that game. I don't think it lets you upgrade your weapons at all.
It does not.
And like it's like why do it? Because you're gonna go through the weapons.
I do
You know,
it.
you're not
I
gonna
do
hold that weapon for that long.
Elder Millennial, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub for 21 months. What's going on, my friend? How are you? Good to see you.
God, I wish Breath of the Wild had a way to like batch cook stuff. Like, why am I have to cook each thing? Come on, you know, it's too many. Mike, back me up.
Too much, Kevin. I don't want to go one by one. Good about it. Feeling good. Now we head into mission 13, Bless. An hour, almost a little more than an hour, about an hour and 5 minutes left on the stream. I think Blessing's going to find chaos here, yo. I'm going to
You
put
think
it
so?
down. I think so. I think you will.
Here's the thing. I didn't realize we had an hour 5 left. I will have to take a quick food break.
You
once my
may
food gets
eat
here.
while me and Kevin will tell you stories. Okay, we'll tell you.
It'll only take me
stories.
like 5 minutes because I'm
They're
gonna
gonna
start
be
this thing down.
gross.
We'll tell you stories about how me and Kevin are becoming boat people this
Bless,
summer.
I don't know. Me and Mike are waiting to eat.
I'm not
you know what I
like
mean?
you guys. I was born here.
Yeah, but like,
Listen, I only eat once a day. Don't listen to him.
I was gonna
only
be like,
eat
I was on
once a day.
KFGD before this. I was not on KFGD before this. I could have ate.
Also,
heavier.
I was running KFGD before this, so fuck
Damn, you were. God
I'm
damn
really
it.
hungry, and I didn't eat breakfast. It's a hard
I also
day
have
for me
I
today.
have PS to Love You today too, so I won't have a lot of time after this.
In the chaos shrine.
I don't think. I'm not
So
checking
you
the
have
calendar.
You'll have 30 minutes. I just double checked for you.
Oh,
You'll
30
have
minutes.
30 minutes total.
6. So yeah, I'm gonna scarf this down during.
Yielded to the darkness.
But also, Mike, that's a new thing. PS Love You is now going to be on Thursdays. We'll talk about, or we're going to be recording on Thursdays, uploading on Fridays. We'll talk about it more on the episode. But Greg mentioned that on KFGD. You excited to be? We're almost back to back now with XCast and PS Love You.
Yeah. We're
podcast
all
buddies.
finding that. We're finding all this out live on air. It's Greg
I wish
broke the news
I wish
to us
somebody told
yesterday,
me.
and now you're breaking the news.
Yeah.
Did you not know? Were you not?
No.
No, I knew.
No,
They told me.
obviously
Oh,
Mike didn't know. I'm talking about.
No, I didn't know.
You
Greg-
knew, right? There you
Yeah, I
go.
knew. We had a meeting about it. We talked
Greg
about
was
it.
like, "Oh yeah, we were going to talk about it on the Friday meeting." I'm like, "It's Wednesday." Today's Wednesday. I
Well, it's
didn't-
also they put it on the
okay.
calendar where we all see things, and it's like, oh, okay.
Well, next week's calendar.
Yeah,
Next week.
but it's like I think
Well,
the idea was,
ongoing.
oh yeah, we'll do it for this week because of the news.
Uh-huh.
I don't think we made it clear that that's now the new thing is that we're
Exactly.
uploading on Fridays. Okay, we'll
We
talk
did-
about it
we-
on the
we-
podcast.
We talked about it on KFGD. They mentioned
Yeah.
it on KFGD.
It was like passively mentioned, and I'm sure plenty of people were like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah. What? We're all finding out together.
Also, look at this new outfit that I'm rocking. I didn't
That
know I
means
changed.
Greg Miller
this.
takes over the Monday streams. I think Blessing moves to Tuesday, so we'll be moving things around, y'all. Get ready.
Here's my beef. All right, I was looking at the calendar.
Here's your
for next
beef.
week.
Get your beef on the grill.
Right, I'm hosting KFGD still on Monday, which is dope.
Uh-huh.
I'm hosting on Wednesday, which is cool. I then saw on Friday, it looks like Greg has switched it to Greg and Andy because Andy's
wow.
not going to be on Wednesday because Andy's doing the Moon Knight reviews, and so it seems like this is
Well, that's not
tentative.
staying forever.
You and Andy
It's
are
not
done.
staying forever, but it does make me scared because I'm like, am I not going to do? First of all, is me and Andy done? Right?
Yeah,
'Cause it
you
looks
and
like it's
Andy
gonna
were
be me and
getting your
Janet.
flow too, which is too bad.
Yeah, because I want to host
Find your
Andy. I
flow.
don't want
You're getting comfortable with
I
it.
don't want
That's
Greg
not
to
saying
steal
it
Andy away
concludes
from me.
yet.
I'll be very upset.
He's gonna steal you. He's gonna steal
You
him.
gotta
Well,
let
then
Andy
also
go where
Fridays
he's
was also my
happiest.
day. Friday was also my KFGD day. Are you telling me that I'm not going to do KFGD on Fridays now for the time being? Greg, if you're watching this, I got beef.
Got beef. Well, we'll see on the Friday meeting. We still haven't
I'll
gotten
see you on
there.
the Friday meeting.
Still haven't gotten there.
Fuck.
I want my 3 out of 5 KFGDs a week, damn it. All right, I got shit to talk about. I want to talk about the news.
Lolly Fox, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 5 months. What's going on, Lolly Fox? How are you today?
I was ready to do the KFGD takeover. Where like slowly but surely, I pushed Greg out.
I'm blessed.
And now it's my show.
Day.
Yeah, put me on every single day.
Every day.
I don't think anyone would fight you.
I've definitely explicitly told Greg not to put me on every single day.
Oh, okay.
There we go. That's
But
what I
I'll-
thought.
Yeah. Maybe by 2020, what year are we in? 2022? By 2023, maybe.
Every day.
Every day.
I like that. 2023, Blessing is your main host. Every other week, you'll take an extra day off, and somebody else will fill in one day. That's how it goes.
Exactly. I'm see
9
that
out
I'm
of 10
down.
days. Every 2 weeks. 9 out of 10 days.
No way. That would break him.
Honestly, my one beef with it. Am I going the right way? I am. My one beef with it is that I like doing every other day because if I have KFGD, like let's say I have KFGD tomorrow, that means I'm not going hard tonight in terms of like staying up. In terms of like, if I wanted to grab a drink with a friend or do anything like that, I can't do
that's
that.
a weekend thing only now, Blessing.
That's a weekend thing only, right? I can't do that before KFGD, especially if I'm hosting, because like for hosting KFGD, I gotta be fresh, Mike.
Gotta be fresh.
I have to be
gotta
ready to
fly.
read the
You're
news
saying
stories.
You no longer can party on weekdays. Is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
No more partying on weekdays, Blessing. Is right.
I can't like stay up. I can't like if I wanted it to like drink into the night with Michael Hyatt, my roommate, because every now and then we'll just like, take shots of whiskey and stay up to 2 a.m. We did that during the weekend. I can't do that if I'm gonna host KFGD
Can't
the
do
next
that.
day
You're
because
not
I gotta
allowed
be
to do that.
fresh. I feel like you can tell the
Oh,
days.
that's what you see. Greg Miller, is he doing that?
No, because he's a father.
You know exactly. Well, plus when you're ready to step into that moment, then you can take over 9 out of 10 days.
Exactly.
If you don't want to do that, you can't do 9 out of 10.
Don't know, don't care.
Plus, I heard if Mike moves here, Like we might have like what, multiple times a week, like go to a bar and get wasted thing.
I'm down for that.
We'll be doing
Okay.
a lot of comedy
Yeah.
together, me and Bless. Me and Bless are gonna do stand-up comedy. We're gonna
I'm down to
stand
stand-up comedy. I've been working on my type 5 for a while,
I
and
never agreed on that.
it is right now. It's a loose 15 seconds.
Kevin, I have 30 seconds. I have a 30-second joke, Kevin.
Yeah, you guys just made the exact same joke.
Well, I
I
mean,
made it
it's
first.
true.
I made it first.
We're very
You
we're
did make
beginning
it first, but I
We're
have
beginning.
heard Mike make that joke before.
about my type
Your
30
type
seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I called mine a loose 15.
But Blessing's 15. I'm 30, so of course I'm slower than him because I have a little bit more. I have a little bit longer than him. We're gonna get up there though. We're gonna get up there. It's gonna be fun.
I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, I'll give you my first joke right here. Kevin, knock knock.
Who's there?
Hatch.
Catch who?
Bless you. I think you said catch. I said hatch, like open up a hatch. It's supposed to be hatch. You already ruined the joke. See, you already ruined it. You already.
I
Ruined
ruined the joke. You didn't.
That's why it's a
ruined
lose
it.
15.
You
That's why
ruined
it's a
it.
lose 15.
You
It's not
love
tight
it when
yet.
you love when the comedians blame the like, you know, the.
It's the audience's fault.
Yeah,
alright?
it's the audience's fault.
It's the
that's
audience's
right.
fault. They shouldn't have
God,
participated
we've
better.
seen that happen a lot of times too.
What's in there?
That's the worst when you're like sitting there and the comedian's bombing and then like they start getting mad at the audience. It's like, bro, you're the one telling the jokes.
Yeah. Maybe
Can't
tell better.
They're just up there
jokes.
stressed, just sweating.
Mhm. It's sad. It really.
I can't
is.
wait for that to be me one day.
You really want to do that?
Oh yeah.
Because Nick talked about doing that, and then he did it. Now that's who he is.
This is the thing I wanted to do forever, but I've
So
also
next-
just like been nervous because I know I'm gonna bomb for the first like 10
Oh,
times
yeah.
that I do
Yeah,
it.
Oh
you
yeah,
bomb.
yeah, yeah. Let's
Yeah.
have the fun with bombing.
Yeah.
should definitely keep
We're gonna laugh in the car as Nick drives us all home, and we'll bomb away. I liked that fish man you just murdered. Thought that guy was.
Oh, you like that? What? I just destroyed a thing. Now there's an alarm.
I think you cut the power and opened up something. Instead of turning on the power, you
be
cut the
quick.
power.
Time to go to work.
Oh, you let him out of their cage.
Goddamn.
All right, Mike. So if I get a lizard, a monster part, and then an herb, I can make elixir.
Nice. That's what people in the comment section said. You have to do elixirs, Kevin. It's very important.
Ah, fuck. That made food. God damn it. I can't figure out the balance. Am I using too much monster parts?
Now, when you get down like that, Bless, are you pressing a button to get back up?
Right here? No. I'm
Okay,
like
that's
I'm
just the
tapping X.
timing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay on motion.
Oof. I am also underleveled for this level as well, so just putting that out there. If you see me struggling,
Stay sharp.
it's all part of the plan.
Can't wait to see that in action.
I miss Roger. He just popped in chat. Roger, I miss you. They're killing chaos
yeah,
right now.
right.
You're watching
We're
it
killing
happen,
chaos.
I offered to play Fortnite with Roger. He big timed me.
Oh, can you drop it? You get too
He big
obsessed
timed
with
me.
things.
I
He
wasn't
had
happy
a
with
window.
that.
You came in like 2 hours later. It was on you.
An hour later.
That's an opinion.
That's 3 hot
Was
drops.
he like on the verge of getting off the game? Like what happened?
No,
Or was
he
he, like,
asked
you're not on my
Joey
level?
and Kevin of all people. Didn't even ask me to play Fortnite. Then I'm the only one that responds to him to say, "Hey, I'll play Fortnite with you." And then he big times me and says, "Nah, I'm good."
Wow.
I think he even disconnected from the whole
Wow.
Slack
That's
channel.
that's wild when you make somebody like disconnect off the game because they don't
Yeah,
wanna
it's
play with you.
crazy. Bro. It's crazy.
It's like, hey man, you want to play? Then all of a sudden you see them
Then
log
he,
off of
then he
PSN.
tells me he wants to move to Ohio. It's like, why you hiding from me? You know what I mean?
Damn, that's wild.
I'm gonna make sure that.
Mike, I'll
doesn't
play
happen.
Fortnite with you.
Thank you, Bless.
They
I'm
don't
gonna make sure he
believe
doesn't
him.
move to Ohio.
Les has never played Fortnite with anyone. He doesn't even own it.
Here we are.
I
He
got
plays
it.
Fortnite with us.
I got it on a couple platforms.
Play Fortnite with us.
Bless, don't believe him. Mike never plays Fortnite with anyone.
Oh man.
Isn't
Kevin,
there,
I'm
there's
level
a-
36.
Isn't there like a new game coming out, like a battle royale multiplayer game that we could play?
I'm sure we'll find one. No, there's nothing of
Maybe
substance
not.
coming out anytime soon.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? I think Blood Hunt
Journey is up to you.
got a date on PlayStation, or maybe I dreamt about that.
The vampire one?
Yeah. Chat, did Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt or whatever the fuck it's called get a date for PlayStation, or did I dream that?
Dreamt it.
Because for some reason I feel like it was a dream. But why would I dream that?
Did you know that Fortnite is gratis, Kevin? Fortnite's cost entry is gratis.
It's for April.
I don't think you're using that right.
Mike, do you want to play Blood Hunt when that comes out?
Yeah, I think I've played it on PC, right? Is that the same one that I've played on PC, the Battle Royale on PC?
Yeah, it's out. It's the vampire one. I know Sancho West likes it.
I'll check it out. Yeah, I've played it on PC before. I'll check it out.
You know what? It was probably when I was like putting together KFGD the other day. I was probably like, sometimes I do drugs before I put together the show. Because it gives me like a good it gives me the energy, right? When you do some crack cocaine.
Yeah, a lot of coffee.
Why? First of all, why would you joke about crack cocaine? The worst.
He's working on his set, Kevin.
I'm working on my lose 15 seconds.
No, we got it. Thank you for explaining.
I didn't even need people to know that was 15 minutes, right? You got to know it's only 15 seconds is what I need. Also, Nick it's me trying to take influence from Nick Scarpino because he always joked about doing cocaine. I guess he never
doing well.
Crack.
You're doing
Not
well, young
crack
Padawan.
cocaine.
Is one worse?
Yes. I'll let you figure out which.
I am definitely lost in this game. I've definitely been to this campfire before, but it's fine.
Alright, I fucked up 6 recipes and got 6 dubious foods. So
I like that, Kevin.
Oh, you were asking for... I thought you were asking for real life... I thought you were trying to make some elixir in real life.
Oh, he's
What?
making elixir in the game. He's lost in the game. He's deep.
So it looks like if I add herbs to this, that's what fucks it up.
And now you know, Kevin.
Or mighty thistle and frog do not mix.
Oh.
Yeah, alright, that's what it is. The thistle. The thistle screwed me over.
The thistle. The thistle.
You know what? I'm gonna go... You know what? To show it off, I might go pugilist.
Okay.
That's all fists. Let me see if there's another one with fists. The monk has fists too. Let me go monk.
Oh, monk.
Just show it off a little bit.
Okay.
Because like the monk be throwing hands. Oh wait, but I don't have a hands weapon. Hold on.
Gotta have some gloves on or something.
Gotta have some gloves on. In that case, I might go pugilist.
How did the conversation even get to crack? Says somebody in the chat. Nobody knows.
Because we were talking about how like I thought I saw the Blood Hunt release date, and I was like, oh, I probably saw it while putting together KFGD. But the reason I think it was a dream is because I was in a cracked up state.
He's drinking a lot of... Yep.
Yeah. Because I needed to like put together the show. Because like you wake up on a Monday and you sit down at 8 p.m. and you're putting together an hour-long show, and you want to be able to like put it together in a tight amount of time.
You know, my favorite, Kevin, is every time I do KFTD, I stay up all night prepping for the show, and then I wake up the next morning, and everything that I prepped last night is just absolute trash garbage, and now there's a bunch of news in the morning that I have to use instead. So I'm never going to prep the night before.
Yeah, it's a
new
good call.
thing. Yeah, there's no point.
No point. Kind of dumb to prep the night before.
Yeah.
I did respect the only 3 news stories on Tuesday when you hosted. I was like, okay, Mike knows what he's doing because like, he knows we're gonna talk all about this PlayStation Project Spartacus thing.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yes, Charles Jacobson, I get blessed with that, is right.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool news, you know?
Wait, what is?
Kevin just likes the new Tears plans. He likes the Tears.
You know, I actually don't care about it.
Are you going to talk about the Tears stuff today? You have to, right?
Yeah, I think that might be the main topic is Project Spartacus.
Okay.
I expect to be impressed.
a generator on
Was
the
that not
other
just
side of
there?
the glass.
You were there. You were just
And
there.
like that thing is blown. I can't do anything to it. Maybe that's just like left over.
No, it's already you already
Yeah.
you blew that up already. You blew that up already.
That's why again this game needs a map. Because I'm trying to find the way
Wild
forward.
that they didn't include one. Right?
Yeah, I think they're lazy. These lazy developers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you hear
Making
about
video
them all
games
the
is
time.
easy.
Just gotta include a map. You hit the map button.
You just gotta hit the map button. Hire an artist.
Snug Slacks, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 11 months. What up, Snug Slacks? How are you? Welcome in, my friend.
I'm so sorry that I started a whole conversation about crack in the chat. Because people are getting in the weeds.
They're getting deep.
No pun
Oh,
intended.
I love that someone was like, "Oh, last time we talked about crack, Kevin told us how to smoke it." I'm sorry that like you all needed clarification on how to freebase something. All right.
Looks like my food is here.
Okay.
So we'll be taking a quick break.
Take a quick moment. Me and Kevin will hang out and have some fun. Of course, Twitch chat. Remember, we are going till 2:30 today here with Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. Right now, we have a fun sponsored stream going on with our friends over at Epic Games to show you a new awesome game over on the Epic Games Store. So if you're interested in buying Strangers of Paradise on PC and you're using the Epic Games Store, please type an !Epic and use our link and use our Epic creator code KindaFunny at checkout anytime you're buying games off the Epic Games Store. Support the team in a brand new way. And of course, as we await Blessing to come back and have some food, have some fun and some food with us, let me know, yo, what's going on, Twitch chat? How are you all doing today? Hope you're feeling good. Don't forget that Achievement Hunter Live is going down on Saturday, April 2nd in sunny San Francisco. So if you're in the Bay Area, let us know.
Why, Mike? Are you gonna be there?
Kevin, I'm going to be there.
We'll see.
You and I, Kevin, are we still on for Mere Woods?
I was never on for Mere Woods. I want to make that absolutely clear.
You were on for Mere Woods.
No. As soon as Mere Woods said that they didn't do dogs, I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work. But I mean, I'll go. You ever go to Ocean Beach? That's beautiful.
How about you and I take a drive down to Santa Cruz?
Oh, I'd 100% in for that.
Is that too far?
No, I mean, that's far from you. You'd have to go out of your way, so that would be better for us to take one car, right?
Take one car, come back, then I go home.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that, Kevin.
I love
Do you
Santa
think we can make a half day out of Santa Cruz?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm thinking we leave your house at what, 7 a.m. We arrive there at like 8:30. We get some breakfast on the beach, hang out till noon, come back home 1:30. I drive home.
There's some pretty good breakfast spots.
That's what I'm saying, Kevin. I think we should get some brunch on the beach together.
If we can convince Paula to go, then she watches the dog. We go on roller coasters.
I mean, you and I love roller coasters, Kevin. We love roller coasters together.
I'm all in.
You guys need to film some of these escapades. Maybe, Kevin, Saturday at noon, we can film the first ever KFPC, Kinda Funny Pizza Club.
I mean, I would love to if it was actually going to happen, you know?
So I'm just throwing this out there, Kevin. Saturday, we go to Tony's together at high noon. High noon we go. What do you think?
I'm in.
Would you really? Are you really for real in?
Yeah, what do you mean? Am I going to really go eat a pizza? Yeah.
Okay, you heard it here first. If everything goes as planned, me and Kevin will record. Who's going to be our special guest, Kevin? Just you and I set the tone?
Yeah, we just have a
Or do we
first
bring
one to set the
somebody?
tone.
We set the tone?
Wasn't I part of the pizza club? I got the
You are part of the blessing. You are part of the pizza club, is right, Blessing? You are part of the pizza.
I might show up.
Okay.
Yeah, or
okay,
he
we
might
like
not.
Tony's.
Let's see how that goes.
Remember when the last time we went to Tony's, Kevin?
We had a great
and
time.
the dogs were with me, and they were barking, and that one jabroni was like, "Yo, shut up, your dogs."
And we
Remember
were just
that?
like, nah.
So you say you're like, "Nah, bro," and we left.
Good. Yeah.
I think Joey's part of it too. I'm down. Also, somebody in chat asked, "How's the seasick?" Strong thumbs up. Incredible.
Strong thumbs up. Strong thumbs up, folks.
Is it lemony? Are there hints of lemon?
It is lemony. Yeah,
Yeah,
There's
there's a
actually
lemon. I can see a lemon in there.
Yeah, there's a lemon. Hold on,
You're supposed to grab it though. You got to squeeze it in there.
Yeah,
Bless.
squeeze it on there, bud.
You squeeze it in
just
there,
don't-
and they have
you
a
don't
jalapeno
look
here.
at it. You just don't look at
I
the
love
lemon.
Jalapeno. I love the jalapenos.
I'll squeeze the lemon. That sounds like a good
Squeeze
idea.
the lemon in there.
I'll squeeze the lemon.
Live a little right now. Live a little with them. Let's see what else is going on with the chat. If you want to know, Mike, will you continue Breath of the Wild? 100%. I will continue Breath of the Wild. Probably Monday afternoon, we'll have another Breath of the Wild stream. So get down with that. Go to Big Sur. I would love to go to Big Sur. We're not going to go to Big Sur this weekend, though.
A little further away than Mike.
Yeah, a little further than I thought. Well, I didn't know it was that far, Kevin. I thought it was a quick afternoon trip. It is not. What else? What else, Kevin? So no Muir Woods. Maybe Santa Cruz now is a great idea. Love that idea.
I'd be down for Santa Cruz.
I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. What else? Eat an egg, Mike? Yeah, we'll do an eat. Once the studio opens, we'll eat an egg on camera. It'll be great. Be a great time. What else do we have?
It blows my mind that you've never eaten an egg. That's so
They look
crazy.
weird. Somebody asked me as well about tuna, Kevin. I've never had tuna before. Have you ever had tuna?
Yeah, Mike, I've had lots and lots of tuna.
Is tuna any good? Tuna any good?
I like it. I mean, depends on how you eat it. You're probably not going to eat it the way Nick eats it.
Just out of the can?
Yeah, I mean, I think he puts mayonnaise in it.
He puts mayonnaise in it. That's
yeah,
fine.
I think so.
That's fine.
Maybe you get a boiled egg, you dice it up really good, put that in there too. Now you got a
Hmm.
party. Now you got a party.
Now, sir, you have a party.
Get some bread, throw it on there, tuna melt. Tuna melt. It's not a tuna melt.
Now, as we watch Blessing eat this away, you know what I mean? He's just enjoying himself, having some fun. Like, if you had sushi, yep, love sushi. Love sushi.
But not all of the sushi.
No, it has to be deep fried, Kevin. It has to be deep fried. Or a California roll. I'll have a California.
You should have tried one of my rolls.
Do you remember when we went out to sushi, Kevin? We had a blast. That was a good time. And then, like, Andy didn't get his food until, like, 2 minutes before the movie and had to just rush eat it. Felt so bad for the poor kid.
But Andy also ordered something I had never seen on the menu before, and now I order that occasionally.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So
He just ordered a whole plate of chicken.
Spicy chicken. That's what I got. That's what I
that's
actually had that
what he
yesterday.
ordered.
I actually ate that yesterday, believe it or not. It was very good. I'm going to make some ground beef today. I'm excited.
Ground beef today. I like that, Kevin. I like that.
A little red wine in it. Yeah.
How's the backyard looking for a barbecue, Kevin? Are we barbecue ready or not yet?
No, not even remotely close to barbecue.
Oh, that's tough, Kevin.
It is. You know,
tough.
and life's tough sometimes. If only I had a friend that I could help dig it up.
That would be me. I told you, Kevin, we could get all of them to come down and help you.
Nah, it's too much.
Somebody says, so no review for episode 2 of Halo. Kind of funny, XCast, I'll talk about episode 2 of Halo, but I don't think Tim and Nick have a plan for any sort of screencast moving forward now that Moon Knight is here. So if you want to hear about Halo, you can check out the XCast. I'll talk about it.
Can you also just give me the over/under?
Over/under
on the
I mean, episode 2, Kevin, is a mixed bag of emotion here. We have really taken a hard left turn and said, you know what? The Halo that you know and love, we're putting that hard to the wayside, right? This chief is not your chief. It's a different chief, right? And I will say, Kevin, I liked the world building in this. I felt like some of the dialogue and like moment-to-moment beats were like very weirdly put together where you're like scratching your head like, what the heck is happening here? But then at the end, you were like, okay, like I get where we're going. And now we kind of like can see forward like what's going to happen. They had some nice references to a couple of big Halo stuff that Halo fans will love. But for me, I still come out of it going, man, that was something. You know, and that's how I can describe it, Kevin. There's good, there's bad, there's ugly in it, just like episode 1 again. Yeah. But a cool intro, some old school flashback there. Then, you know, some interesting moments about Chief and like who he is. Chief's relationship to Halsey and Halsey's relationship to the Spartans as a whole. It's very interesting. It's very interesting.
She
Very
kidnapped them, right?
She might have kidnapped a bunch of kids and then turned them into genetically altered superhumans. Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah.
And then, like, maybe she wants to put a chip in their brain, aka Cortana, where then from that point forward, they wouldn't be able to make decisions on their own because Cortana would make decisions for them. You know what I mean? So their body just becomes a vessel.
I do know what you mean. Huh. Do you know that if you're holding one of the balloons that you get from the octopus, that you could then attach that to like a tree, and then it will float?
A whole tree will float.
Not a tree. I'm sorry. Like when you cut down a tree before it becomes wood, it's just a giant tree trunk.
Yes.
Yeah, you attach it to that, and then that floats. And now you have a flying device. You could fly. Pretty cool, huh?
Not bad.
This is why this game needs a map. Because I'm like, I respawn at this place, and I'm like, fuck, which way is the way forward? Because I'm looking at 3 doors right now.
Which way were we supposed to go there?
Yeah.
There you are.
More traps to dispose of.
That was rough.
Any victory is worth celebrating.
As this player 126, I think it's possible. Well, tune into PS Love You because I'm sure we'll talk all about that topic.
What's the topic, Bless? What's the topic? Tell us.
The topic of what games we see come into the PlayStation service for like the libraries, honestly.
Not the big ones.
Yeah, I think it'll be more predictable than we think, right? I think it'll be the stuff that's already on PS Now, and then I think they'll expand it a little bit because the PS2 library is lacking, the PS1 library is non-existent, PSP library is non-existent. So obviously they're gonna be putting stuff on there. They're asking about Persona 3 specifically, and Persona 3 right now isn't on the service, but I think there's a chance of it coming through. We saw on when they released the PlayStation Classic device a couple years ago.
Oh yes, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a bunch of classic PS1 games. I want to say there was like 30 games on there. I assume that we'll see all those games on there. I think that would make a lot of sense since like they already have.
That's an easy
like they made. I think those are easy gets, right? They've already made the deals for those games. They already have those lines of communication open. I think you get those games. And one of those games was Persona Revelations, which was like I think Persona 1 and 2, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But like Persona 3 is a PS2 game. But I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility that in the same way that they got Persona Revelations on there, or Revelations Persona, that you see Persona 3 from PS2 make its way into the PS2 library. That's my line of thinking. Yeah. Man, this place is a maze.
It really is.
Okay, so this is me being back here again.
You're back here for the 4th time now.
For the 4th time, I've destroyed this generator.
I will say, an hour ago, if you rewound, I said, "Oh, I think Bless will be able to find chaos." I don't think Bless will find chaos.
I am so lost in this level. Hold on, this must be the way forward, right?
Guy V, that's what I'm talking about, Guy V.
That was violent, says Millicent 808. Mike, you see the Tekken mod that switches out the characters for Elden Ring characters.
I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that
Big
was pretty
shrimp
cool.
man. You see the big old shrimp man.
The big old shrimp man looked
Are
great.
you a big mod dude? I'm not a mod guy. I'm already bad enough with computers. The last thing I need to do is start downloading things that are gonna ruin it, you know? So I usually tend to stay away from mods unless it was like when Bethesda introduced mods to the console, made it much easier. Like, are you a big mod jabroni?
No, not really. I'm not a mod person, though. Something like that is something that could get me in. Like, I would want to figure out how to do that.
That's where you're like, okay, how do I read the wiki guide and get this thing downloaded like I need to? Yeah.
Because like mods they don't seem like impossible to implement, right? Like you don't need to be super like programmy, and like I don't think you have to be a Kevin Coelho to get that stuff to work. You know, I think it's just like the extra steps of like, all right, what file do I need to download? What folder do I need to put this in? All right, we're ready to go. And so if it's that easy, I'll for sure do it. I also need to get Tekken for PC. So maybe I'll do that too.
I like how you turn them all into like red crystals and then destroy them. Is there any backstory to that?
You know, probably.
It's the chaos.
Okay. Chaos.
Yeah, it's all about chaos. Yeah, it's the chaos crystals.
It's the chaos. Okay. Twitch chat, we are now hitting the top of the hour, which means I'm going to hit you with your final Twitch ad break. Remember, if you are subscribed here on the Twitch channel with Prime Gaming or at the tier 1 through 3 level, you don't have to watch any Twitch ads. But if you aren't subscribed, you're going to get hit with this block of Twitch ads. Don't forget that today we're having a fun sponsor stream with Epic Games, showing off a brand new game hitting the Epic Games Store over on PC. If you're buying a game off the Epic Games Store, use our Epic creator code KindaFunny at checkout anytime to help support the team. And guess what? We got 30 more minutes left on the stream. We're going till 2:30 today, so let's keep it running.
Are you keeping track of your
No room for mistakes.
Oh, god damn it. I think I'm still like slightly underleveled still.
Yeah, but are you using your level 30 character? So you're
I'm
not
not,
using
I'm
the
not.
16,
Well,
that's
first of all,
why.
the 16 is never gonna get to level 30.
Well, here's the catch: is he's fighting people that are super high level, and he's coming out as level 18.
That's the best.
Like,
You know what I
the-
mean? And
that-
you have to
like,
play
look-
this game the way it's supposed to be played here.
So, like those levels are straight up like just the skill trees. So I'm basically just fighting with like a few less abilities. In fact, I probably could upgrade that a little bit.
You might need to upgrade, Kevin.
Damn, show him up.
Here, yeah,
Bless.
increase the.
Proof Mike doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. See that mic? I turned on you.
I know you did, Kevin. You're keeping it fresh. You always keep it
Twist.
exciting.
But yeah, I could probably let me switch back to my guy here, my level 30.
Let chaos reign. Yeah,
Let the chaos reign.
remember Reign of Fire, Kevin? I liked that movie a lot with the dragons.
Reign?
That was a cool movie.
more trash?
Man, I don't know if I remember it.
You don't remember that one? That was like during the Godzilla time back in like the early 2000s. And then like right after Godzilla, we got Reign of Fire, which was like the cool dragons, you know, burning down some sort of like crazy town. You know what I mean?
I don't.
Okay, it was really good. It was really good. You should check it out. Check it out.
I've been recommended a couple movies by you that make me question whether.
Well, I've only recommended this one. I've never recommended anything else.
I recommended a couple. Minions. You said Minions were really good.
Oh, I do like Minions, Kevin.
I got you.
I'm a big fan of the Minions. Shout out to Infinite Nerd for the Prime Gaming sub for 19 months. Thank you so much, my friend. What have I told you? I had Matthew McConaughey and Christian Bale, the Twitch chat says.
Is that what Minions have?
No, Reign of Fire.
Oh, did it? Both those guys?
Yeah. Both those jabronis.
Wow. That's a very diverse cast. I mean, you throw in Michael Cera, and we got ourselves a movie.
We got ourselves a movie. Have you ever seen Year One, Kevin? Year One, pretty good with him and Jack Black.
There's no way Year One is pretty good.
Pretty good movie. They play soccer, I believe, with The Rock.
I believe that Year One is probably the same level of Sherlock Holmes with Will Ferrell and
dark aura in the air.
what is it?
Oh, I saw that one,
JC
Kevin. I watched
Riley.
that one. I watched that one.
R.C. Riley? What's his name?
Let's keep going.
John C. Riley.
John
C.
J. All
Riley.
right, so J.C. Riley's right. Just no one calls him that.
Yeah, nobody calls me. You're the only person that calls me JC.
JC, hey JC.
Hey JC.
I'm also the only person here that has ever seen him in a room. All right, so just shut your face.
Wow, wow.
Wait,
You
what was
probably
the movie?
are.
At least it's not talk of the past.
No, in a room.
I'm asking about you now.
Oh, you've been in a room with JC?
Yeah, he was like I was in this fancy restaurant.
she is the
oh,
symbol of hope
was
and
it in
peace in
Truckee?
Cornelia.
It might have been.
Did you dap him up?
Princess.
No, I didn't dab him up. That'd be
How about
rude. He
becoming
was
a
eating
knight?
with his family.
That's up to the
Oh,
royal
well.
family.
If you were nice, I'd expect
His
that
head
you were.
is enormous. He has a very
head.
large
Is
head.
that a boat?
Huge.
In
Big head means big brain, Kevin. Big brain.
I don't think so.
They look past the need for boats.
You think it's just a lot of skull and a lot of empty
I
space?
don't know. Yeah, I just if he headbutt you, you're gonna be in trouble. That's all I'm saying.
Stink wants to know, is Kevin rich? Filthy rich. Filthy rich.
Not at all. Not at all.
He has a Lamborghini. You just got
I
absolutely
wish.
eaten alive. Maybe the level 19 guy isn't the move.
Yeah,
I
I want
got
to
a
switch
bunch
to him
of-
because I needed to up that damage. But it's also a tougher enemy.
I love
We'll have
it. Like
payback.
everyone just their immediate assumption is people are rich.
Yep. Uh-huh.
I mean, Kevin does have 2 cars.
Kevin, filthy rich. 2 cars.
I
2
missed
cars.
that third one a lot. Hand me
Dog
down
and a
cars, guys.
cat. He's got a dog and a cat.
That's
Oh,
true.
there's 2 or 3
I
cars.
do-
Here we
It
are.
was 3. It's now 2.
2 cars is rich. 3 cars is insane.
Uh-huh. Possibly a moped as well.
All hand me downs.
Damn.
I don't own a moped. I've never have, never will. I'm highly against them.
Giant dog. Kevin, how's that dog doing?
Sleeping like a little baby. Andy was definitely 1%er growing up. Yeah, you guys. I love how quickly everyone's like,
Yeah,
oh, we're rich.
we've shifted on
But
Kevin.
yeah,
tonight.
Andy had a like full live-in name, so yeah, he was 1% for sure.
Well,
The dog's taking a hard nap, man. He's having a great time.
Oh!
A lot of damage coming out of this man. Oh my. Okay. I think your homies might need to do something. They're not really doing anything.
Yeah, I just started commanding them.
They're just kind of like sitting around looking.
You think they'd be like, oh, we should attack this guy? Ah!
Oh!
Oh, can I watch Morbius on my phone?
I don't think so.
Will Morbius be day and date released on my phone?
Mike, help me out here. Don't support Morbius.
Hey, Kevin, I can't make any promises because if it pops up in my mind, I might go watch it.
Just watch it on TikTok.
Okay.
Nobody
You know
on
what I
TikTok
mean?
is gonna talk about Morbius.
No, Straw Hat Goofy will.
Dude, I love Straw Hat Goofy.
Straw Hat
Yeah,
Goofy
he's
talks
great.
about everything. He's the
Yeah, but like
best.
he's not gonna show the movie on
No,
TikTok.
but he'll at least. What if he has high words for it? What if he
He's
says
not.
all
He's
his
not.
friends
Goofy.
like,
won't.
Straw Hat
it's worth
Goofy is
it.
don't you dare put those. We need to expect more from Straw Hat Goofy.
Thank
Right?
you.
You know he's not gonna give any praise to a movie like Morbius.
We don't know until he watches it. We have no idea.
Well,
But we know that movie's gonna be terrible. And Straw Hat Goofy is a man of taste. Oh God!
a man
Sorry, I
of
almost
good taste.
I hope to meet Straw Hat Goofy one day.
He's great. He's great.
Great beard. Great beard.
He inspired my Atlanta video that I put on TikTok.
Oh,
Nice. That was a
Yeah.
very good video as well.
Thank
Man,
you.
Atlanta episode 1, fucking wild.
Insane.
Loved it.
Probably one of my favorite episodes of the show.
This must be the key to that door. Right. That means.
But
we can
also,
continue
Severance
our
pretty good.
search.
The
Yeah, let's keep
Laser
watching
Corn
Severance.
Show. Thank you for the raid. What's going on, Laser Corn? How are you? Hey, Tank. I did not. No time did I not do that. So I brought up his name
Well,
because
whose
people
name?
know him. Straw Hat Goofy.
Hmm.
He likes his content.
Straw Hat Goofy was at the Oscars.
He was.
And also I watched his TikTok about him being at the
Yeah.
Oscars and like him being like, yeah, man, everybody thought the Will Smith slap was fake until Will
starts
Smith started
yelling
yelling from
stuff.
the audience.
By the way,
Until it happened.
why were those pirates so upset?
Right now, they are at the mercy of the wind. But if we revive the water crystal, we can
What the
restore
fuck is
the
going
balance,
on?
and the sea will be
Pirates,
itself
Mercy of the
again.
Wind.
Be itself?
It's a whole thing.
I've stopped like trying to follow.
He's just here for the gameplay at this point.
Yeah, I am. Like at this point, they're just saying words, and I'm like, cool, just keep talking. You guys are talking amongst yourselves, for all I'm concerned. It's not even my business anymore, whatever this story is.
We've come pretty far down.
The water crystal can't be too far off now. Let's go.
We can cross over to the other side now.
My Switch is like about to die.
Your Switch is about to die.
Somebody was asking how Breath of the Wild looks on the OLED Switch. It looks phenomenal.
You know what game looks phenomenal though, Kevin? Kirby. Kirby rocks, Kevin.
You been playing Kirby?
Played 3 hours of Kirby last night. Loved it. Every single moment.
Kirby's
smiling,
Did
laughing.
you request a code for that? Because I didn't see you request
No,
a
I
code
bought
for
that. I bought that.
Why?
I think all of us bought that.
You don't have to.
I think you have to. Yeah, I don't think they're giving out more. I think only Tim got a code.
I bought a code. I bought it.
You guys, the world's different.
I buy a lot of games.
I
think I buy
him.
more
I
games
didn't get a
than I
response.
receive, just so you know.
Oh, what? Gary Widow in the thread was like, "Hey, how do we get this?" And I responded to that, and I got a code.
You got a code?
Kirby. Very good.
See, now you're just exposing Tim Geddes because he was acting like he didn't get any more codes.
Kirby is very
respond.
good, y'all.
He didn't
Kirby's
respond.
very good.
He didn't respond, but you got a code?
No, to you, right? Or you
Yeah,
said
because
no
I
code?
DM'd him.
Oh, he DM'd him.
And here's the thing, right? Like, I'm on content. I feel like out of all the people that should get codes, I should be getting codes. Because I actually review the games, you know?
Did he say, no, we don't got any codes?
No, he just never responded.
Okay,
Never responded. He left him on red. He left
Hit
him
up
on
Greg.
red.
You gotta hit up Greg. Greg gets it done.
But I've been playing Kirby, and it's phenomenal, Kevin.
Oh,
it's
yeah?
very pretty.
I got it. I might start it.
It's colorful. It's fun. It's family friendly.
Why not? You know what I mean?
Good music. I think it's great. I think it's great.
Music is dope as hell.
So
Is it
far, so
gross?
good.
Is it gross when he like sucks up the car and he's all
No, but
stressed?
it's cool when it
cute.
becomes a vending machine and shoots things at people. I love it.
Kirby puts things in his mouth that have no business being there in this game, and it's great.
Like
Les,
a dirty
quick-
traffic cone.
Quick question for you: if you were to go outside of your building,
Okay.
and next to someone's house was a vending machine,
Yes.
would you buy stuff from that said vending machine?
Yes.
Really?
Oh,
All the
really?
time.
What would you
Yeah.
buy
Instead
off
of,
of the
like-
vending machine?
Instead of going to your local convenience shop.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
If it's worthwhile, like if they have hot Cheetos in there, 1000%.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm eating hot
I
Cheetos.
hate
all
how
the
much
time.
I
How
wanna buy a
much? A
vending
dollar?
machine.
A dollar? Yeah, yeah. Me and Kevin are gonna buy this vending machine all
Well,
over.
I guess my question is: does the vending machine take cash or does it take card?
Both.
You want?
Both?
You
Oh
want
yeah,
to
the
we'll
one
make
I'm
it
there
pop.
all the time.
I'll put a fucking Venmo scanner on there too.
Yeah, we'll do it. You want it? You got it. You want it?
Yeah,
you got
whatever
it.
you want. You want to give me
Give
your
us
money?
your
you-
code.
Cause then I just go to Costco, refill it, bam. I'm making money, and then I got easy access to hot Cheetos.
Look at this motherfucker, just like sitting there menacingly.
You think the city would have a problem with that? You think the city would be like, "Hey, what's up with this shit?"
I'm sure they don't care. I mean,
Ew.
if it's outside for the public, maybe they might. If it was in your home, they wouldn't give a fuck, obviously.
Yeah, but then you got people coming to your home.
But like, you have it for guests. But I guess you're not making profit that way.
Well, yeah, no, I can't be free.
And I guess like it's kind of rude to make your guests pay for snacks.
Well,
but like
that's-
it's cool.
That's
cool
why
though
you
if
put
it's
it
a
out.
vending
That's what
machine.
I'm saying. That's why you put it outside. Because if your guest's like, "Oh man, I'd really love to get some hot Cheetos," you're like, "Oh, you know what? The vending machine outside that has hot Cheetos."
That's actually really smart. That's like a smart way to get money out of your friends. I respect it.
Kevin, question for you on the vending machine.
Uh-huh.
What are the key items you'd put in there?
Oh, I mean, hot Cheetos, Coke. Well, so here's the thing: we can only do sodas or candy, right? Or I'm sorry, you can't
sodas,
do
snacks,
both
or candy.
sodas and snacks, right? So
That's correct. It's either a soda vending machine or
can't?
it's a snack can.
no, I've never seen one that does both. Like
Hmm.
you have the snack ones next to the soda ones, right?
No, that sounds right. But like, I'd be surprised if there's not like if somebody hasn't developed like a split machine that's like half sodas, half. snacks.
I've never seen one. You can 100% mix. I've never seen it, guys. You could say that. So, Kevin, what's the office getting a vending machine? That'd be great. So if we're going snacks, you're gonna want to do. I mean, the truthful answer is whatever Costco sells, right? But like if I have my free will and decision, I'll probably do hot Cheetos, one whole row of them, maybe 2 rows of them. They're going fast, you know what I mean? Those are
No, not the whole row. Just 2 spots, 2 sections.
No, the whole row, one whole row.
No, you go 2 sections hot Cheetos.
No.
Then you go Cool Ranch Doritos.
Cool Ranch
and
Doritos,
barbecue
I agree with
Lays.
that.
Barbecue Lays.
No one likes barbecue Lays. They just eat it because it's all that's left.
That's a lie. Everybody loves barbecue Lays.
No, then you got to do some healthy option, right? Because someone's gonna want that.
Some Sun Chips.
Sun Chips
Ooh,
over Big
Sun
Lays.
Chips,
Sun Chips.
which is not healthy. Let's make that clear.
But like we act like it is.
Yeah, it does feel like, oh look, I'm getting the whole wheat one.
Yeah. And I love some Sun Chips every now and then.
Vending machines, not well. I mean, some of them can be expensive, but not all.
Especially
of them.
the crumbs. Like Sun Chips crumbs hit harder than other crumbs. You know, when you get to the bottom of the bag and you like start pouring them in.
100%.
Oh man, it's that cheese.
For drinks, Mike, for the drink one, it would be Coca-Cola's 3 rows. All right. Then we're gonna do some Sunkiss.
Orange.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Sunkiss grape as well. I fucking love grape soda.
Wow, you're gonna put Sunkist grape? That's not gonna sell well.
I don't care. That one's just for me.
Oh,
Then I'm
okay,
gonna do energy drinks. Some of that vitamin water.
What the
and
fuck?
vitamin water 0. Diet Cokes for the losers. You know, Coke 0, I guess, not Diet Coke.
Okay.
That one's that. You know what? If this is the studio, I'll put 3 rows of Diet Coke. That's a popular item. That one's gonna go fast.
I'll never buy a Diet Coke.
I'm never using the vending machine in the studio.
And then water.
Yeah, that's all going into Greg Miller's wallet. We're
Yeah,
not,
it's like no, we're putting that shit in the
Guys,
drawers.
I'm gonna push really hard to have snacks, and like I'll make sure I get.
Is the
good
vending machine
snacks.
gonna be free? Is it gonna be a free?
No,
vending machine?
in the studio, it's just gonna be a drawer you open full of snacks.
Okay.
It'd be cool if it was a vending machine, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just don't want to give the company money.
I get you, but
I'll
like,
give Kevin money.
But you're sitting there, and then you're paying for your own PlayStation Plus. That's no good. You gotta fight that sort of thing. You know what I mean?
I'll do it. I just don't want to put Greg out like that.
I don't know what that means.
We have to
He's
take
not a
care
baby.
of him. He has a family.
Okay, all right.
now.
So they have combination machines that I have seen before that have the snacks on the top, drinks on the bottom.
See, yeah, that's exactly the thing I'm thinking of.
Yeah. And now I'm seeing these crazy assholes. They're putting the snacks. They have combination machines that just have the drinks and the snacks mixed together. And there's no way that this is good.
You know what, actually? I would prefer a vending machine of Dippin' Dots. Could we do a Dippin' Dots vending machine instead, actually?
No, I feel like that's going to be more expensive than you want.
Yeah, that'd be hard to maintain because that's gonna be a refrigerator, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the drinks are refrigerated.
I guess that's a good point.
That's why we're not doing drink vending machine. Remember, we talked about just doing the food one.
But like a Dippin' Dots vending machine, wouldn't it have to be like colder? Like, isn't it like more of a freezer situation?
I mean, they're all pulling the same power.
That's a good point. And also, like, what do I care about the electric bill? We have a whole studio that's like powering a fucking huge ass wall.
Yeah, that's going on to.
Right.
That's
So, like,
going
who
on
cares
Greg
about
Miller's
freezer?
time. That's Greg Miller.
All right, looks like what's the cheap end for a vending machine? It's like $1,700. Looks like. Oh, you can get old ones. Automatic product. Brown. It looks like a classic ass machine. I wonder how hard it is to add the like tap to scan or to pay. You know. I hate how much I would legitimately love to have a vending machine outside my house.
Dude, I would love that too.
Because that's the
For
thing,
you.
like, I would love if one of my neighbors had a fucking vending machine where at like 2 in the morning I can be like, oh, I can go for a Coke right now.
So you just want it on a side street, Kevin? You don't want it in a highly populated area, like outside of a Safeway?
Well,
I
like
mean,
the Safeway's right
that's a
there.
business. Suddenly you have a business. Now you got to talk to Safeway about putting it. You put it outside your house. Well, who's going to say what? No, all they're
But
going to
also,
say
like,
is like,
what are you
oh,
get-
shit,
what are you
I
getting in a
need to
vending machine that's not already in the Safeway? You know,
Exactly.
like having something that's down the street where it's like, oh, I want Coke or I want Sun Chips. Having your next door neighbor provide it, I feel like that's kind of fire.
Because that 7-Eleven's a little bit further away than I want it to be. Is it 24 hours? I don't think so. I think it's only open till like 2, which is like, hey, that's pretty good. But it's
No,
like,
that's not enough, Kevin. That's not good
Yeah.
enough. It has to be 24/7. Has to be 24.
Remember we were talking to them and they were like, oh, we're looking for people. We're looking for.
We're gonna
midnight
get jobs
clerks.
there, Kevin. You and I are gonna
I'd
get
love
jobs
it.
there.
I'd love it.
We're
That
gonna
was
run
our
it once a
Sunday.
week. Once a week.
Our Saturday
7-Eleven?
night
Uh-huh,
was just
once a week.
us running it.
God, is this my 7-Eleven?
No,
Oh, okay.
but it could be if you just.
God, do you know how much I
But it
laugh
could
if
be.
I walked
But
into
it
my
could be.
7-Eleven on a Saturday, and I just see Mike and Kevin at the counter. I'm just like there in my pajamas because usually I'm in my pajamas when I go there.
Now here's the problem I'm gonna have. What if someone's like, "Hey, it ate my dollar," and I'm like, "I don't want to deal with this. Like, I'm sorry, you lost your dollar."
That's why you have me. That's why you have me.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then you're just like, "Here's $10. I'm sorry. Don't tell him I gave you $10."
Is
That's
this
really-
7-Eleven or is this our vending machine?
But like,
Vending
who's walking up to you? I feel like at that point, if it's
No, they
what?
just walk away and give up. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
yeah, you leave a note, right? You leave a
no.
sticky note, be like,
If
hey,
it's- but that's the
broken.
thing.
No,
If
if
it's
you lose
outside-
money at a vending machine, most people just walk away. They don't
Right,
ask.
right,
Just
because
walk
it's not
away.
outside somebody's house.
Yeah,
Well,
but like,
nobody knows it's
nobody's
yours,
gonna knock
no?
on your door over what $1.50. At that point, I'm.
Are
I'm
you
not.
kidding? If it's 3 in the morning and all you want is a bag of fucking chips and the vending machine ate your money, you're gonna wake someone up. I'd wake someone up. Be like, hey, this vending machine that you put outside fucked me.
No, I just accept it. I just accept it.
I'd accept it, but I hear you. I do think that Kevin is right. There is somebody. There's like a group of people that will wake somebody up over that shit.
Yeah, and it's the people that like getting stuff very late at night.
I'm a
From
sticky note
their
person.
neighbor's
Like I'll come
vending-
back the next time, and be like, hey, it's fucked up. But like I'll
You're
leave
leaving
a
a
note.
sticky note?
Yeah,
no,
leaving a sticky note.
Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how many times DoorDash and Uber Eats have messed up my order. I just accept and keep it going.
Also, this game needs a fucking map. I'm starting to get
Oh.
like I'm about to rage right now, Mike.
Probably 30 times, Kevin. Probably 30 plus times I've had my DoorDash or Uber Eats order not completed or not correct, and I've just said whatever.
That's insane.
What happened was I went up the wrong ladder.
Hey guys, we are at 3 hours and 5 minutes.
Not including Top Gun.
Okay. Well, then I'm not speaking to you again.
No. What is your time, Kevin? My time started at 11:28 after Top Gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, now it's like, oh yeah, you probably need to do a hybrid one. You can't just do a snack one. Because if I'm going to get a snack, you know what's going to help me? A drink. And
I agree.
suddenly,
I
I'm
think
spending,
the hybrid's a
you're
must-have,
spending
Kevin.
twice. I'm spending twice. Let me go on Craigslist. See how much I can buy one of these machines.
Let's get one of those. Let's put one on the block for a week, Kevin, and see what happens. Somebody's just gonna run it over and steal everything inside of it.
You think so?
That's why you.
'Cause, like-
yeah, that's why you put it at a business.
Yeah, that's true. Somebody might
cameras.
break into your vending machine.
Somebody's just gonna run your vending machine over. in
Yeah,
your
but I
front
mean,
yard.
I have cameras. I can hear someone breaking
Well, at
glass.
the same
you know
time, like,
what I mean?
what do we lose, Kevin? We lose $100 in product. It's
Well,
fine.
I mean,
I'm
you
not
also
gonna fight
might
that guy.
like you lose the vending machine, right?
Well,
Yeah, like,
what do
they're
you
gonna
think,
break-
just
they're
gonna
definitely
put
gonna
the
break
vending
the
machine?
vending
Oh, you
machine.
think we're gonna have to install the glass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say it's worth a good test for a week. See what happens.
Yeah. You think it's worth?
Yeah. He's worth a test
For a week. What do you do after the
Well,
week?
I mean,
after you don't
if
like
the
it?
week is successful, we do it. If somebody breaks in and steals everything and takes the vending machine, we know it wasn't a good idea. We don't do it ever
But
again.
then that's not a test. That's like you just went through the process. That was the whole owning vending
That was
machine.
a
other
test.
thing-
We found out it's not safe.
The other thing is like, I feel like we can position a vending machine so it's like, I got cameras outside with lights. You know, like people.
Yeah.
can't
So
be
what are you
scared
gonna
of-
do though? Me and Joey down the street running over your vending machine. What are you gonna do?
Also, I gotta
We
check my
call the
Slack real quick.
cops,
There's
right?
there's stuff happening. I gotta like. They're playing PS Love You.
What are you gonna do to us, Kevin? You know what I mean?
I have you
Cops
arrested.
getting involved?
Yeah.
Oh, you
I'll
think
call
so?
the
You think
cops.
so?
Oh yeah, you call the cops, tell them that sort of thing.
Okay.
Like, hey officers, I have footage of these people. Here's the license.
Of
plate.
Mike
Bam.
and Joey running over my.
Bam, there it is. Oh, a combo. Look, it's expensive.
Now, where do you keep it on, Kevin? Do you keep it all the way up your driveway, or do you keep it right at the base of your driveway on the
No,
side?
right at the base, right in front of Avery's little thing.
Okay.
You know that little extra that sticks out. You put it right in front of there.
You know what, Kevin? I'm down for this. Let's do this, Kevin. Let's do this business venture together. Let's do this. You know what we should operate though is a coin-operated laundromats. Seen some TikToks on those, Kevin. I think that's a lucrative business.
No. They got one just down the street that like there's no way they're making any money.
You don't think so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I am human. That's really weird.
What's it gonna do, Kevin?
I'm just looking up vending. Like it's a healthy vending machine, and the brand is I Am Human or something. Or no, it says Hello, I Am Human. HUMAN. It's like this is so weird, but it's $2,800 and it does both snacks and drinks. I want to find like a bargain, half-working one, you know?
Yeah, I say we buy an old school one. We buy one of those Pepsi machines that still has Star Wars Episode 1.
We're not doing anything Pepsi. We're not doing anything Pepsi. You know that. That's a dumb thing to say. There's a combo vending machine in Fairfield.
I can't wait for us to be together, Kevin. I'm making you do the Pepsi challenge. We're doing the Coke versus Pepsi challenge.
Great.
You know what? We might do it Saturday. We might just do it Saturday.
No, we're not doing Saturday. You're not coming Saturday. Don't lie.
I will see you Saturday, and I'm gonna film it and everything. We'll put it on a morning show.
Oh my God! Why is this $25,000? Vending
Well, you see, we can't go 25 in the hole.
Well, this is a whole route. This guy has a bunch, 5 or 6 machines.
Oh, okay.
God, he's just selling on Craigslist.
Why doesn't this goddamn game have a map? Are these the same cubes I've been at like 300 times, or is this a new
We're very
cubes?
close, we thought, and then you died to the Squid Man, right? Is that what happened to you? I forget.
No, it's been a while since I died. I beat the Squid Man. I went back and beat the Squid Man.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. We saw it.
Yeah, but why are you back at this cube again?
It's because the
progress.
I think the level is designed so you keep opening up shortcuts and returning to the same cube.
Okay.
But he's not paying attention. We're distracting him.
We are talking about vending machines for half an hour.
It's also just a weirdly designed level. Like they keep bringing you back to the same place. But then like they keep giving you so many paths to go down that I keep going down the same paths.
Oh,
this is why you need a map, people.
They have a bunch of hybrid ones. $1,500 hybrid one right here, done.
Like here's the beginning of the level. What the fuck is happening?
We're lost.
This is the beginning of the level that they just brought me back to.
I think now our time's really up.
I thought we had 8 more minutes.
I don't know, man. You
Here's
said
the thing. I'm gonna make it to the end of this level. I can feel it.
I said 11, right?
I said 11:28 is when we started the gameplay.
Oh, 28.
Yes.
I'm not engaging in combat anymore. I'm just mainlining.
I like that you're running with your blade up like that. That's hot.
Right? It's really cool. Because I have a key. I have the black key, and the black key is gonna open a new door somewhere here. I bet. But here we are, back to the same fucking place. I promise I like this game, but god damn it.
I don't. Why are these all like angled at healthy? I don't. There's $2,500 in Oakland.
Well, do you remember back in the day when we were in high school, Kevin, you and I, they like put a ban on vending machines selling unhealthy stuff.
Oh.
Remember that? Like we had a bunch of vending machines my freshman year that was selling like Mountain Dew Code Red and candy bars.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
year 2, they were like, yo, you can't be doing that anymore. Like,
but you didn't. Did you not have teachers that would just like illegally sell stuff?
No, but we did have a cafeteria that sold $1 giant cookies, and I would buy them 3 times a day. And then kids figured out, oh, we can just buy cookie dough. The cafeteria lady will just sell us the cookie dough uncooked.
Ew.
And kids were just eating giant cookie dough. And
wait,
they put a
why?
stop to that after 3 years.
But why
Our
would they
final
do
year.
that?
I mean, why not? I guess people like cookie dough. I don't know. Greg Miller likes cookie dough, doesn't he?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think you should. You know?
That's why they put a stop to it, because I'm pretty sure they said you can't be doing that. I used to get a giant cookie, Kevin, after first period. So at 8:05 in the morning, I would have a giant cookie in my hand going to second period.
Okay, here we go. Wait, never mind, I lied.
Now the thing is, can we convince Paula this is a good idea?
To have a vending machine outside of her house that she's gonna back the car into sometime.
No, it's not. It's not gonna be nowhere near the car.
What if it's in the driveway and somebody backs into it?
Well, you're not listening. That's not where the cars go. It's like 20 feet away from cars. 15.
I mean, tell her it's a revenue-generating operation. There's no
we can have
downside to
snacks.
this. There's
Yeah,
no
that's what I was
downside.
thinking. That's like I can't see one.
No, you can't eat the snacks though.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Kevin, are you eating these snacks?
So yeah, here's the thing. When you get snacks, you have to like first of all, you buy them in bulk from Costco, right?
Yeah,
And the bag
correct.
comes with 35, right? So
35.
can you
We're gonna
can you
sell
fit
35.
35? Well, can you fit them in the machine?
Well,
I
that
don't
means
know.
you need to have a pantry that can hold the extra product.
Perfect, no problem. My garage is right there, right?
Okay, well then there we go.
And then what do? I go into the pantry while I'm refilling. I get a bag. I fill
No,
the
no,
bag.
you can't
I get
touch
one
the
for myself.
inventory. No, you
hey,
can't
man,
touch the inventory.
This merch is for me too. You know what I'm saying?
We have to track all of it. We have to track it. There's going to be P&L statements.
Yeah, but like you expect some loss.
Tell her it's a venture and nutritional consumption.
Man, look, they have peanut M&Ms in this one, Sour Patch Kids, Kit Kats. That's Sunkiss, Coke.
Blessing just running in circles.
Yeah.
Bless, you
I
got
think
it.
this.
You just
I
gotta
think this is
find
a
the
new spot.
exit.
Chad,
I mean,
have
there's
you
no
been
bad
there?
You've
guys.
seen the pirate ships before. You were above them.
There's also no bad guys, right? So that's probably
Bad guys, no, that's not a good sign. You know?
yeah. It's not a
Has
good
anybody in
sign.
chat done this mission? Can somebody tell me where to go?
We have 4 more minutes. We need your help, Twitch chat, right
I'm
now.
so sick of this level.
Also, as we start to wind down this fun stream, don't forget that today's stream was a fun sponsored
Brought to you
stream
by
with our
vending
friends
machines.
over at Epic Games. Remember,
Oh,
if you're interested in buying this game on PC, free of the Epic Games Store, you can use our Epic creator code KindaFunny at checkout. Blessing does really like this game. He's just lost right now, so please take that into mind right now.
Wait, no, this is where I came from.
If
Somebody
you
said
are
go
a
left.
vending machine owner, please also reach out to me, Blessing, and Kevin. We'd love to know more about vending machines.
Wow, Mike, look at this. I'm gonna pull this image up really quick.
Pull it up. Okay.
Look at this magical place full of vending machines.
Kevin, we should just go there and just buy one. I bet you they sell them on the
Oh, they
cheap.
got the
I bet
ice
you we
cream
could
ones. They got the
bargain.
ice cream ones.
Yeah, we could bargain this. We could bargain.
This feels like a place that doesn't.
Where is
bargain.
this located?
Huge
that in the
warehouse
Bay
full of
Area?
vending machines, drinks, snacks, combos, and more. $1,200. Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay, I guess I think we know where we need to go, you and I.
The worst part is when I think I found a new area, but then I just see open chests, and I'm like, nope, I've been here. I've definitely been here.
Have you tried to just? Was there anything that they've told you to do? Can you jump down there?
I can try. Well, no, I don't have a jump button, but I can get down there though. Let me see.
Like that's
Because I think I've been there before.
Let's go. Let's knock them down.
Let's see.
Oh, look, enemies.
Yeah, but I think I ran past all these guys because I got tired.
Okay, we'll kill them now so that, like, in the future. Oh, the Squid Wizard
Oh
got you.
man, Squid Wizard
Yeah.
is incredible, Kevin.
Roger, you trying to go into
Actually,
this
no,
vending
they all
machine scheme?
respawn because I hit the cubes.
Yeah, Roger, you want us to send you a vending machine to your neighborhood that you can sell snacks for us? Be part of our business venture.
You fill it.
Sinking feeling.
All right,
Listen,
we're
There you
getting
go.
to a good place.
I'm always looking for ways to make money in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? It's hard. It's hard out here. You know what I mean? If I put a fucking vending machine out there, I think I'll make at least $2 million in the first week.
Oh
At
my.
At least, bro.
We found the boss. Roger's in. Roger's
I'm
here.
in.
Roger, how are you
I'm in.
today?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. How you doing?
You're still not thinking about Ohio, right?
I'm thinking about Ohio. It's we're gonna go on a big
Ron-
road trip.
Roger, serious question for you.
Yeah.
That one state that's like, hey, we'll give you 10 grand.
Arkansas.
Another 10
Northern
grand in-
Arkansas.
Northern Arkansas. Why don't you
Yeah.
think about that? Why is that not something you're like, you know what, 10 grand, I like money.
I mean, but like, here's the thing, right? I'm spending a lot of money to feel like I'm in a prison right now in Brooklyn, right? In this small ass apartment. I feel like I'm gonna be getting paid to live in a prison if I live over there.
No,
So-
no.
You don't know that.
Arkansas.
Yeah,
Spread
it's
out
the-
beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Don't take Arkansas's name like that. No.
What
do
the
it.
fuck are you, Mike? Where do your loyalties stand? Because you have a
no.
blood feud
He's
with Ohio.
very-
You love Arkansas, apparently. You love these weird places, and then you hate some places that I would think you would like. So I don't know where you stand. I don't know where you stand,
I'll
Mike.
present it in my PowerPoint. I'll present it in my
All right, you let me know. Hey, I'm ready to do that road trip. I'm thinking about doing a little road trip in a few weeks.
Fly
so.
out to San Fran. You, me, and Kevin will take a road trip right now.
I meant like here, but like, you know, I mean,
We
maybe
can make some great content out of it.
that is true. Fuck, maybe we can get the company to pay for it.
Yeah, the amazing
Mike, you think if
experience
we
of
had
Mike
to-
Roderick
Do you pay for your PS Plus?
What?
Do you pay for your PS Plus subscription?
I just don't. I just didn't
He
renew
just
it.
doesn't do
You
it.
don't have PS Plus?
Because I don't really use it much. I don't
He
play.
doesn't play it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't play it
Oh,
much.
yeah,
I
you don't
He's a
for Fortnite,
PC
right?
gamer.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a PC gamer. You know, Xbot. You know what I mean? You know me. You know me.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Only Mike said it.
It's like a slur.
Blessing has decided to fight the Kraken.
Oh yeah, I'm fighting the Kraken.
Oh, look at his laser face.
Yeah,
I'll say
Roger,
Mike-
if you come out with me and Kevin, we'll take you on a road trip. We can go across all the southern states, so we can go down to LA, and then we'll cut across. We'll go New Mexico, Arizona. We'll see Texas. We can go up to Oklahoma. We'll drop into Nebraska. We'll go over and see Arkansas, and then we'll take you to the southern states right there, and we can see some beautiful areas. See if you like any of those.
Real quick,
Well, I
Dale-
just. Sorry. Continue.
I was gonna say Dale H2O says Arkansas has great internet too.
Okay, well, I was gonna bring up something about Arkansas because Shoney's Chawneys says.
Scoochies.
Sorry, Scoochies. My brother-in-law lives in Arkansas, and it's beautiful. Racist though. I think that maybe is that's a big red flag for me.
But
You know what I mean?
Hey, hold on. I've been to a lot of states, and they're all a little racist.
You know, we're not going to
Yeah,
engage
it's
with
a
those people. We're
spectrum.
not going to
It's a
engage with that
spectrum.
negativity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're going to be
Exactly,
inside of our house.
exactly,
We'll never
bud.
see those people.
Jesus Christ. 50% of the U.S. is a no-go. Fair.
Oh my God! You ripped off his tentacles.
Oh my God. Ooh.
You think they taste like normal tentacles, or they're gross?
Like squid? I'm sure they taste
Calamari?
great. It probably tastes even better because it's like rarer.
Yeah. That's how it works, right? The rarer the
Yeah.
animal, the more delicious the meat.
The tastier, yeah.
All right. Would you eat, like, what is the craziest meat you would eat? Would you eat, like, a kangaroo meat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kevin?
I've eaten
Honestly,
alligator.
There's
I've
probably
eaten
very few meats that I'd refuse.
ostrich. I've eaten boar. I've eaten deer.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I'm open.
Yeah.
The problem
As
is.
far as I'm going, is swordfish.
Oh, I like swordfish. I've had
That doesn't even
swordfish,
sound
too.
weird.
Yeah.
Well, the
That's
weirdest
what
thing
I'm
I've had
saying.
was like shark. I don't really like that
You had
much.
shark?
Yeah, it's a Trinidadian thing. Shark and bake. Yeah.
Do they eat the whole shark, or do they do just the fin? Like.
No, it's like fried, like almost like shark nuggets.
Oh, I'd give
Pretty
that a
good,
try.
yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Oh, I've eaten frog. I've eaten snails. Well, you know, all kinds of seafood. You know?
That's cool.
I'm just thinking about what I ate pigeon once. I didn't like that.
I just zoned out. I just like the silence.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
enjoyed the
locked in,
shoes
guys.
I'm just kind of thinking like
Squidward over here.
what's the most exotic meat I've ever eaten? Pigeon is gamey. That's right. A lot of these meats are gamey, and that's no good.
How
Eaten
can you eat
raccoon?
raccoon?
I've never eaten raccoon. I'd
I
give
would
it a
not eat
try.
raccoon.
I don't think
No,
you
you
can. I don't
wouldn't.
think you're supposed to.
Well,
Legally,
yeah, I
or
mean, you get
like-
one that's rabies free, parasite free. You know?
Yeah, parasites.
Yeah, you can boil it.
Wagyu. I've had some wagyu.
Wagyu bagu.
I've had dry aged as well.
Yeah, that's
Sea urchin. I've never had sea urchin. Yeah, yes, I've had deer.
People are just saying names of animals. Like,
Now they're just throwing it out there.
now we're just.
Beat the boss.
Hell yeah, king.
We
Hell yeah,
did,
king.
we beat the boss, and with that, Blessing continues his hunt for chaos on this lovely afternoon. Make sure to catch PS I Love You XOXO record live in just mere moments, and after that, you can go check us out tomorrow with KFGD and more. Goodbye, everyone.
Last one is Torment says horse, and is the thing like we've all eaten IKEA meatballs when they were like, hey, you know what? There might have been horse in here.
Yeah.
As such, you should touch it as